Here we are again with another episode of Stellar Age, second Apex 0532 Arbiter's Ascent. I've lost all sense of what the order is supposed to be.
Feel right. I don't.
Stellar Age 0532 second Apex Arbiter's Ascent. That one feels right.
Feels right.
Feels right.
That one flows like the appropriate weeb trash that this is supposed to be. We'll be working on Accent Core Rechain of Memories.
Yes!
We
season.
could just call this How to Pick Up Girls in Space with Calamity on the
See,
cover
Bob.
of this anime.
Yeah, really, at this point.
So at that point, though, the title's too short. It has to be something along the lines of, like, I was stationed on an arbiter ship with a cute girlfriend, and my captain is trying to help get me laid.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
I'm starting to realize more and more that they just have stopped caring about trying to find a title for their shows. And they're just describing the show.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
That in and of itself is, like, an appealing trope now. I don't...
Oh, thank you.
honestly...
We don't have time for this. Get at me about light novels another day.
Some of them
Let's get into our next episode of Stellar Age. Tonight's episode is episode 18, entitled Soldiers Made of Clay. And that's where we return, as Eden looks at the screen and sees 226 tattooed on the side of the head of what looks to be a human-adapted Kaitoan power armor.
It's probably really fortunate that ships like these, all the furniture is bolted down, right? It's mostly there for a 0G. But with the force that Eden reverse Rikered herself out of the chair, it would have gone absolutely like skittering across the room into a wall in a dangerous way. And there's like a look about her face that's hard to place because when someone looks delirious, you don't know if it's pained or happy, or if it's confused or sad, and it's very hard to figure out, but it is probably the most expression you've seen across her eyebrow sans face, but it is very vulnerable.
You look like you know this person.
How long ago was the footage taken?
Today, right?
No,
Yep.
well, like how many hours? How many?
How long ago? Is it literally just...
Literally maybe an hour or two.
I could go now. I've got to go now. And she just starts like,
What is going on? Who is that? And why are they taking supplies? Why are they using Kaitoan armor?
And what's up with the number? That's weird.
Well, as someone who worked in the military as well, would I know if that had any military significance? The numbers.
Ooh. Dominion military? That looked like a unit number.
Okay. It looks like a unit number.
not in service. No, it should not be a number in service. No one has that number anymore. I could go, if I go now, I could catch up with it still.
Explain yourself first. Before we try to track it. I want to know what the hell we're getting ourselves into.
I don't know. Because it makes no sense. Because... I don't know.
Well, nothing about this place or this ship or really anything that happens around here makes a lot of sense. So unless this is all the precursor to you turning because you've got that weird thing jammed into your arm, maybe just like top level it for us. So the unit doesn't exist anymore. Why is that? Why do you know that?
Because it's mine.
Like your number specifically, or just your units?
Does the footage look like it
I knew that you had your own unit, but I don't know what happened to it with your files, right?
Oh yeah, no.
Like,
I know you had your own unit, and that's why I treat your opinions as...
you got the report.
Yeah.
It just happened to look like, it looked more like a prison uniform than it did an actual readout of anything. Just a whole bunch of black stripes.
Oh yeah. All right.
On the black stripe. The black stripe.
I do know that she was in charge of a unit, but I don't know what happened to it. All I know is I just know the base surface information as the captain. Why, you're here.
Yeah.
But when you say your unit, you mean the one before you got into the Arbiters, right? I have no idea what happened to that one, and honestly, I don't think we're supposed to know. But now it's literally staring us in the face, so we need to know what the fuck happened.
I don't know if I know anymore because there's no way that anyone's left. There's no one left. I'm the only one left. So whatever's going on, apparently I don't know. Because that
Okay, so they
should
should
be
all
dead.
be dead.
Okay, well, look, we got the isotopes to track them, so we'll just follow them and we'll figure some stuff out. It's gonna be okay.
Do you have any trackers on your Apex? We'll be able to fly around to see if we could find where they went specifically.
You could use your apexes on the.
Oh, just on the surface.
Yeah. Make a quick.
We do tactics.
Yeah, I'll accept intelligence tactics or intelligence tech.
Hey.
Is Calamity refraining from joining this?
I got.
Do I have neither of those?
Ah.
You got
I
intelligence
got a-
engineering.
I got.
She's squinting at the picture, going,
If a 15 passes, I have 3 stone points.
If
Ooh.
a 17 passes, I got 6 thanks to Captain. Not rolled a natural 6.
15. No stone points.
Absolutely, all of you have passed. You could use your apexes on the surface, but if they have any kind of like the scale from that armor, that's basically the bulkiest power armor you can get before you get to small apex. The way that the classification of sizes, how this goes. This is the smallest power armor before you start getting into mechanized vehicle. So with that in mind, your apexes are really tall fuckers.
I wasn't sure what the size difference was.
What about drones?
Yeah, we're talking like 15-foot tall armor versus 15-meter
Oh, okay.
tall mech units. So there's definitely a scale differential there. It's like 3 times smaller than your apex.
Would we have access to like drones that we could send out to try and get an aerial look into an area?
At least to track where it went, so we know where we're going. We're probably not going to be able to take our apexes if they're on foot on the surface. If they happen to go underground.
I mean,
we happen to have a in with the mayor. He could probably get us, if not ground transport, then some kind of air transport, so that we're not trying to kick around in the chain.
But to find where it is first, so we know where we're going. I don't want you running in there blind. We're going. We just need to find out where exactly it is, so we're not going to end up dead on the way. Will you accept that, at least? And then we'll find out more when we get there.
I'll try. Would you show this kind of restraint if someone that you were close with just suddenly showed up? Would you be okay with us all asking you to calmly sit the fuck down?
I hug Eden. Very awkwardly.
Yeah, she kind of
So it was abrupt and forceful, yet also just kind of like immobile after you hold.
She actually like stops for a second, like, oh, where do I put my arms? And then like leans in, and you could tell like her entire body is shaking, like that cold sweat. That's not her normal hot sweat. Workout sweat.
How about this? You do something productive. You get your power armor ready to go. We'll find out where exactly it went. Hopefully we'll be done around the same time and we can go, okay?
He went. He went.
Oh.
Eden, let's go.
Well,
Sorry.
you're having a bad day. Felt like you kind of needed it.
Could be a really good day, which is the funny part. I'm gonna go.
Get ready.
My armor. Yeah. Yeah.
You have drones.
Yeah, I mean, they're meant for healing our apexes, but I could reuse them for scanning and scouting, I suppose.
Just to be able to find out where exactly they went.
Yeah, I can just track one of the scanners on top of one.
Well, I don't think I think it drops off. That was the point, is that we were able to track it to a point, but then we can't track it beyond a certain point.
Well, from where your sensors are right now.
Yeah.
You would have to try and follow the direction that it headed to see if you can pick it up again. You would have to attempt to modify your drone, because it definitely is not meant to be a sensor drone.
Oh, yeah.
It is
definitely.
entirely a repair drone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, a repair and shielding drone, but it has sensors on board. It is an advanced piece of technology. It is not out of the bounds of common of simple sense that you would be able to modify it, a little bit of tweaking and a little bit of technobabble to get it so that you could track the isotope with your drones and increase the size of your tracking, which would increase the speed of your tracking. So I like that plan. You're just going to have to make a couple of rolls to see if you can get that to work.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to work on that. And
Calamity, you want to help Gallo out?
Actually, no, I had a better idea, but you probably want to talk to our chief engineer anyway. She's going to be way better at that kind of stuff than I am. It's a little fiddly for me.
yeah. So wait, what do you got going on then?
Eden's already left the room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, yeah.
She bolted.
I'm gonna make sure Eden doesn't vibrate through the hall.
That is a very good plan.
I transcend.
It's just. She was like
Why
behind.
is there... It's on the back of a koala. Why is it smiling?
What does it know?
I'm going to send communication to our friend to see if, just to let them know what's happening with as little words as possible. I won't get into detail, and I'm not going to mention anything about this unit. I'll just let them know we found one of the shipments moved, and we're trying to track it.
Sounds good.
You get a 10-4. 10-4 good G-U-D buddy B-U-D-I from Jekyll.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Not a secure channel.
Nope, not at all. That's why I sent it as vague as possible, just letting them know what happened.
Oh.
The more I know this dude, the more I love him.
This new layer of Jekyll. I really like the how to transcend the personality into text format. What emojis are his commonly used?
Dominion flag. Prayer hands.
Ah, yes.
Pickle, it's weird.
So.
That's so good.
All right. Who is splitting off to do what right now? So Eden's bolted off to the armory.
Yeah.
To prep armor. Calamity's chasing after.
I'm making a stop at medical first.
Gotcha.
Galloway would be working on checking, advancing his drones, probably in the hangar bay.
That was 100% how it would be written in a Star Trek script.
Yep.
So Galloway is going to be teching in the hangar.
So good.
That's literally exactly what they write. We'll just wait for the science advisors to come in and put something that sounds theoretical in
Placeholder,
there.
yeah. Doing the tech.
Teching
some tech.
I have so much respect for the TNG cast, how they made it sound so casual, talking about nonsense that they had no idea. Some of the best bloopers.
I need to watch those. I haven't seen them.
TNG or the bloopers?
The bloopers.
Oh, that's so good.
I've watched TNG.
Thank you. Had a moment.
Breathe,
I
breathe.
was
Scared. You
I
were
was
scared.
thinking about we have a packed schedule already.
And how are we gonna fit
How are we
in?
gonna fit in all of TNG?
No,
Oh, no.
I will rewatch it on my own.
Okay.
I will rewatch TNG on my own.
Okay.
It's been years.
Okay.
It's alright. It's gonna be
What
okay.
is Ragna up to?
Ragnar was contacting Jekyll
Doing the message. Cool.
because I cannot assist with any of this tech stuff. Not good at it.
Checking the check.
You get another response with a anything you need with a thumbs up.
A translator.
I love this so much.
Help tracking the shipment if possible. If not, I'll let you know if there's anything intriguing. That word exactly.
Here's the rippling 3 dots.
Oh god, it's an iPhone? What's an iPhone? I hate
future's
iPhones.
dark.
Look at the planet you're on, okay?
Oh wow!
It's an iPhone planet.
It's an iPhone
We got
planet, yeah.
things on
Lemurs.
Samsung.
Lemurs.
Not in
I don't know.
text form. Not in text
I get the
messages.
I get the distinct impression that these people do not think different.
You get back, sensors can be real squirrely. Do my best. Good luck. Just remove as many vowels as possible and replace them with phonetics, and you have an idea of how this is all spelled out.
Just calling over Zep from time to time, like.
Just here.
Wow, I'm so impressed with how well you spell things now. He's just like,
I need another bottle.
oh, buddy.
10-4, good buddy.
Oh.
Ragnar, you are my captain. I had the utmost respect for you. But I swear to whatever stellar being there is out there that may be beyond us, that I will strike you down, should you use that once more.
Got it.
Thank you.
Stellar being.
He just you know that the gravity isn't that powerful that he should be making that much noise as he walks.
Oh, I love him so much. Do you know how much I love him? I fucking love him. It's horrible.
Just going down the ladder.
Radiating.
Everybody's having a bad day today. Ugh.
Keeping the mags intact, so it's just like additional thunk as he steps.
assisted heavy footfalls. Planet side using your mag boots. That's one way to get people's attention. Also an interesting trick in a fight. But anyway, let's hit on what Galloway's up to. So he's going to the hangar.
Mhm.
Does he ask for Lexi's help?
As he enters into the hangar bay, does he see Alexia working anywhere?
She's currently upside down from a suspension rig, working on like the back knee joint, or the back of the knee joint of where you can see the sparks coming from Calamity's hangar. So it's on the back of the Morgana's knee. You just see weld
Robots
sparks.
into her. Goddamn. A welding sparks.
He like kind of like does like a connection call from his communicator. What do we call them? Not communicators.
Hand
The hand
terminals.
terminal.
The hand terminals.
Yeah.
I got Star Trek on
Comms
the
is
brain.
fine too.
Comms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
comms is
Kinda like
acceptable.
We know
Thumbs
what
up.
you're talking about.
Hey, Alexia, are you busy right now at all?
No response. Make a quick. We're gonna go with a quick awareness test here. So perception seeing.
Okay. Okay, that's 15.
Her head's kind of bopping as she's welding away.
Kind of just does a little self nod to himself as Galloway kind of just does little hops and drifts over to the fid shell and starts popping out his 2 drones, and he's just gonna.
All right, gonna let her work on Morgana. Okay.
Just
Yeah,
flick
no,
the
it's
lights.
She's busy. She's grooving.
If you
lights.
rave the lights to the head bop, it'll get their attention a lot faster because they're like, wait a minute, what?
It'll be fun.
Also, with a welding helmet on, I don't know if that'll be effective.
Oh.
Fair point.
Yeah, there's already
Good count.
sparks and stuff.
The way those arc welders work, and those masks. All right, so you're gonna try this solo.
Yeah, I mean Galloway, he knows his tech. He knows he knows Fidchell well.
Is Machin.
Yeah, and plus he recently just got a second drone for it, so he's like, yeah, let's just go. Let's just do it, you know?
I'm in a drone state of mind, man.
All right. Make that. So here's the thing. It's going to require 2 tests.
Okay.
It's going to require a tech test and an engineering test.
Okay, I don't have engineering.
So as Galloway sits down, getting ready
I don't
to,
know.
he theoretically understands all the programming. Crap, engineers do have a reason to be.
Wow.
They still don't deserve their PhDs.
This is Galloway. This is not what Galloway has said. That is not
Sorry, that's-
intended
that's-
by his character.
That's some post grad hot tea right there, isn't it?
The views expressed by
Let's-
Doubles Like Gaming. Do not necessarily retweets are not endorsement.
Galloway. So at that point, then Galloway's kind of like looking at like the programs for the scanning technology and like how to increase the range of the sensors. But then he's just like, where does it fit?
That is exactly a scientist question when they need an engineer. But how do I fit this here?
Galloway's just gonna start like. So did you say that?
You can make the tech test right now.
Okay, no, but I was gonna ask like, so is the gravity like you said? It's like low gravity.
It's low G. It's not like bouncy moon gravity like you're maybe thinking of. It's more like
Mars.
Mars. You definitely have like if you wanted to, you could move like the Hulk.
Okay.
Like that level of push off for your muscles, you know, that trade off. But
Okay. Then I'll make the tech test and then I'll say what he's gonna do then. Ooh, okay. That's gonna be a 6, 11, 12, 19.
very much taken care of.
He's just gonna like start like walking his way towards the Morgana. Is like as soon as like he like gets to the part where because like is Alexia standing or is she like you said suspended like hanging upside down from the leg?
Yeah, she's upside down in a suspensor rig on like a crane that comes off of the uprights that the mechs kind of lock into. You've seen the images of the Gundam in Tokyo right now.
Yeah.
There's like that giant rigging array around is in each hangar.
Oh, okay.
So
cool,
she's
okay.
like hanging upside down from one of those rigs with that harness with the her braid hanging down as like this point directly over her head as she's just kind of bopping and you can see she's got one hand is holding the mask up to her face. She doesn't actually have it secured to her head. And the other hand is using the torch on the back of the knee.
Galloway's just kind of like gonna get up close to the side of the leg and just sort of try to jump up, just be like, hey. Jumps back up.
Boing.
Hey, Alexia.
This is headed from the bottom of frame.
He's kind of just like, hey.
Oh my god.
So as she's bopping and she's doing it, she pulls off the mask and just as he jumps up and
Oh, hey, you're done.
Everybody in the aft of the ship just hears "Ah!" And then clang, bang, and she just does like 3 somersaults in the harness
Oh no.
as she flails in the moment, drops the torch. The torch just smashes onto the ground, bounces away. The mask. You actually wait. Make a quick athletics.
Oh god!
Athletics? Oh no.
Dexterity. So wait a second. Yeah, dexterity.
Okay.
And if you have, no wait, there is no athletics in this one.
The strength or dexterity? Fighting? I don't think I'm trying to fight it.
If you have, like, sleight of hand, maybe. What's the skill test to catch a ball? That seems like something that you would put into a game. Like, how do I catch a ball?
Coordination?
Like coordination, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah, but there,
Dexterity coordination?
There is no coordination.
Damn it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
No, that's it's 500.
That's
Damn it!
500.
Systems.
Gaming drift.
Oh, no.
accuracy.
System drift.
Bring me back! Bring me back! Oh look, doubles.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like there's like a.
I mean,
how
I
does
feel
one
like
catch a
Dex
ball?
is like maybe I don't know.
A Dex acrobatics.
Your call. I don't have acrobatics.
I'll put acrobatics. Like there's throwing.
Yeah.
What about catching?
Well, unless it's piloting, it won't help him.
Maybe it's because they don't expect there to be like a father-son catch situation because there
Not a
won't
lot
be any
of good
alive fathers.
Have
Relationships.
they not watched
and-
The Expanse? I feel like that seems like something that would totally happen in,
I got a
in
12.
the wholesome weird
I
moments.
got a 12.
Oh, Alex.
You got a 12?
The 12.
You're able to catch it before it hits the ground. And now she's upright, but one arm is tangled in the harness, and the other 3 limbs are just kind of dangling.
Oh.
I went to the wrong part of the ship.
Hi.
Hi. You dropped this.
Oh, you caught it. Thanks.
Yeah,
I would have appreciated you catching the 5,000 credit welding torch, but the mask is good. Thanks.
I need your help.
Well, I need your help right now.
Yeah, I can do that. Leaps forward, tries to start helping.
I'm not gonna make you roll for
Yeah.
it. You're able to untangle her, and now she's like dejectedly hanging in a harness. Like her arms are just
Like when
kind
you
of
pick up a cat.
Yeah, she's kind of just hanging in the harness, like when you pick up a cat by the waist. So, what do you need?
So you know how we're like trying to find we found the scary thing that's been attacking people, and we're gonna go out on a mission to go find it, and wanted to try to use my Apex's drones as scanning arrays.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea how I got the program, but I don't know how to fit it in the drone, you see? So I'm asking if you'd be able to help me out with that.
She reaches out, grabs you by the cheeks.
Oh,
Just as you have such a big brain.
yeah.
One day we're gonna sit down and I'm gonna show you how to use a CAD program. But for now, let's go figure out how to fit a camera inside of your drum.
Oh my god.
And she
I love her so
Awesome,
much.
yeah.
writes her like with ease. Like she must have been hanging like that because she wanted to. Because without any kind of discomfort or awkwardness, she just kind of flips up into her into a standing position, clips the harness, lands on her feet, and just dusts off her hands. Walks over, picks up the torch. Okay. You're safe. Let's go.
Nice.
Fuck. I love her so much.
So much.
So good.
So much.
I adopt all the best children.
Fuck, you really do.
So do I need to make any other rolls then, or?
All right. Now you are going to make an assisted roll.
Okay.
So you can make a raw since you are assisting, but you don't have the skill.
Mm-hmm.
You're making a raw intelligence test, and if you pass a 12, you will add half your drama die as a bonus to what she rolls
Oh, okay.
because you're not skilled in it.
Right. So I'm just trying to see if I assist.
But you're a smart cookie.
Yeah.
So
I hate that phrase. I'm gonna put it out there.
for a smart biscuit.
13.
Oh, a 13?
Rolled a 13.
What'd you get on the drama die?
A 1.
So she'll get a 1. She'll get a +1. Always round up.
It's not a great roll. Why couldn't the 6 I had rolled been on the drama die? That would have been
GM.
amazing.
Just too busy thinking about arc welders, man.
I wonder what she was jamming to.
Yeah, that seems on par.
Yeah, that is the only piece of information I really want coming out of the scene, to be honest.
Make a... Yeah, make a perception hearing test.
Oh boy.
You could also just ask her. I mean,
Yeah, if you're gonna try and be sneaky about it.
I mean,
It's not bad.
it's
Yeah,
not,
not bad.
it's a 12.
You think she was listening to Darkwave?
Wow.
Noting
Get
that.
some crux shadows up in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
literally what I was
it's,
listening
it's
to while I
no
was
more
cleaning the dishes.
Garson, but you know what can you do?
So all right. So I'll let you roll for her.
Okay.
Her engineering bonus is normally a +6.
Whew.
She gets a +1.
From my
From you.
assist. Okay.
So this is whatever you roll +7.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So that'll be a 17.
That'll do it.
Nice.
She basically walks over and just like casually, like it doesn't even seem like she's really paying much attention as she goes up to the fabricator, because each hangar pretty much has its own simple fabricator for, like, you know, making joints and pipe intersections and, like, you name it. There's a bunch of replacement simple parts that you just need raw metal shaped into a shape.
Do you have to say what temperature?
Computer. Apex leg joint. Hot.
no, I meant cold, I meant cold.
And she she literally walked in, looked at the drone, and then just like didn't even walk over to the drone. You had what you like the sensor package that you had ready to install next to it.
Mm-hmm.
So she just casually walked in, looked over. Mm-hmm. 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 Pressed into her ear cavity quick. Her head started bopping again. She walked over to the table, to the fabricator table. Doot 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 doot. Just hits the button, and then just kind of stood there, swaying her hips, waiting for the thing to finish. Took about 2 minutes.
Why didn't I go with Gallo?
Soon as it was done, because other people get to have Alexia scenes too.
I know, but
You just like kind of like bopping along, just like. Mhm.
He watches her as she just pops the cover, pulls out and it's even got like similar swoops on it that mimic the Tuathan
Aw.
design.
Huh.
wow.
An eye for aesthetic.
Walks over. May I?
Oh yeah, here you go.
Thank you much. Picks it up. Slaps it to the top. Throws the new piece that she just made, like it's like a bracket and a housing on top of it. Takes out the spot welder that she brought with her that still worked. Turns to you. You still have my mask?
Oh yeah, here you go.
Throws it on and just in record time, like maybe 6 passes. Pulls off the mask. Yep, that should hold.
All right. So that's not gonna like have any trouble coming in or out of the shell, is it?
No,
Awesome.
no.
Thank you.
I specifically took the It'll work.
Thanks.
Welcome.
All right, we're gonna go and try to not die now.
Please don't.
You
well,
too.
No.
You too.
Please don't. Please don't. Try not to do good at the not. Be safe.
We will.
Thanks. And as he's walking out, hey, Gal, before you go,
Huh? Yeah.
anything happens to you guys,
Mm-hmm.
especially Calamity, I'm gonna hold you responsible, okay? And she just kind of starts. She starts picking up the drone and starts carrying it up to install it directly onto Fichel so it can launch when necessary.
That's a lot of pressure to put on me now.
You see her head bopping again.
Golden.
All right. You walk that hang of me.
I know that the dude was like a point of inspiration for this character, but that is like the most fucking Big Lebowski ass line in the most perfect way. Just
It's a lot of pressure, man.
so good. God.
Okay.
I love these characters.
In the armory.
Yeah, stop making me smile. I gotta be upsetting it.
In the sad room.
You guys give me a couple minutes while you're sad rooming scenes.
Yes.
I'm gonna run up. Get some honey.
So what was Eden's purpose? Just heading over there.
She's already suiting up into the power armor. She's literally getting the hammer, finding a new holster to put the hammer because the hammer's brand new and it hasn't actually been socketed into the power armor yet. And she will be waiting at the umbilical, ready to go.
Oh.
Like,
you think she's super focused? Okay.
if not the opposite, almost.
There's a quick tap on her shoulder as she's getting ready.
Oh no.
Panic punch.
Oh, please do, because I bet I know who it is.
Go ahead. Roll to hit.
Yeah. Hold on. 17 plus... Yeah, so 17?
Yeah.
I do a D6.
That'll hit. Hold on one second. I need to double check a specific rule here.
Oh, man.
Friendly fire.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay. I need to roll
That's a lot of dice you got there.
3 dice. It's a skill chest.
It sounds like a lot. It's a good sound, though.
Yeah, it sounded like a lot more dice than 3.
Because
That's
my
why-
drama die is a literal copper die.
Oh, okay.
It's good
That adds
sound.
that extra jingle.
Added Asmer for the channel. Good job. Good. Change that tag.
All right. So that passes. So his defense just jumped to an 18
Good God.
in that moment.
I missed by 1.
Your fist slams in, and for a moment, there is a bright blue flash
Ooh.
as your hand makes contact with the floating rib region, but he still like slides back like a good half a foot along the floor. But the second you did that, you can see his hands up in a defensive stance. And there's this just fading blue ripple in the air. Whoa. as Herc.
She brings the visor down, looking a little genuinely distraught. Good reflexes. Good reflexes.
I was about to ask, suiting up for a jog or are you going out? But with you keyed up like this, I getting the vibe that should I be suiting up too? You all right?
Yeah, yeah, come with.
All right. Don't have to ask me twice. He walks
I always
over.
hate someone.
He walks over, and he's still keeping eye contact. He's like, "Don't worry, it's part of training." As he steps back into the armor, and
Don't you
the
do-
mechanical assistance array just clamps everything in. His hands slide into the gloves. His arms come forward. Everything clamps into place. Almost like the armor is just folding around him.
There's that moment where Ian's like, do I look that hot when I get in my armor? I don't think
Yes.
so.
He
By the way.
he takes like 2 steps forward, and you can see a couple of hoses breaking off his back as there's a little bit of we'll call it Vespine gas kind of shoots out of the
My heart.
releases as it pressurizes the suit against his body.
She's gonna transfer over a still grabbed from the video of the face. We're
Ooh, bug hunt.
apprehend, do not harm.
You sure?
He's a soldier of the Dominion, and he deserves that respect.
Last time I checked, our armor didn't squish as much as that one looks like it does. Okay, I'm getting a real, like, on edge vibe from you right now. Okay. We will capture the bug person. Dominion soldier wearing... That is armor, right?
I actually think it is. I think it might actually just be a different seating array, maybe. And she's like, maybe if the legs go like here.
He throws it to one of the wall monitors and walks over to it, and he's like,
Because look at the arms.
I see the arms.
If you were, if your insides are bug, you don't need baby arms.
I don't know. Listen, Kaitoan, they have really weird tech. I mean, I was at this hotel once, and I took a shower, and it was strange. So, like, nothing is out of bounds for what is going on. But...
I mean, our captain's actually been in one. Did
Like,
we not
actually
show you?
in one?
Did we not show you what we brought back from?
No.
Are we keeping it in the
As a
armory?
storyteller, I didn't know if you had actually, like...
Probably.
I assumed you guys had kind of kept that one in
Yeah,
your locket.
we probably didn't actually. Also, he's not the cool kid. He doesn't get to sit with us. We hate him. We throw him out in an airlock. Definitely didn't
Damn
show him
right.
the cool thing we brought back. Do we keep our trophy in the armory, or do we keep our trophy, like, is it strung up over your bed?
No. It's probably in the armory in his compartment.
Yeah, because that was the last place I think we
Or it would
were
be
trying
in
to look into
engineering.
it together.
I think you guys had it in, like, a part of cargo, actually.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we looked at the Kaitoan drone.
Like, it's in its own case in cargo.
It's like if someone were to board our ship, they would be like, "What's the suspicious-looking cargo on it?" And yeah, okay.
Not even that. It's just a simple locker box that has atmospherics connected to it to keep it at a, you know, you gotta keep your armor refrigerated.
I hate that. And on that note, she's actually just
You don't want
start.
it to spoil.
Stop
It's
it!
got
Because I'm thinking
fluids and
about all
they
the
shouldn't
goo
go
in
off.
here.
Develop the crust. It's no good.
Okay, so she'll just start pulling up some of the schematics because they'd recently been looking at it with Gallo. So
Put cling wrap just across the surface so it doesn't get his skin.
I hate it.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna make us walk down to go get it.
Okay, so you just pull up kind of the images that you've
Yeah.
taken of it.
We were recently looking at it in depth anyway. So.
Oh. Okay.
Right?
How did... Last I checked, correct me if I'm wrong, Ranfod can't, like, flip their knees around, can they?
No. But the inside was like a conduit. Captain wasn't actually touching it.
Oh.
So it's like a drone kind of concept.
Oh, yeah, they do that weird shit, too.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate that in front lines. It feels not as satisfying.
But what if the thing inside the big one is a drone? I mean, you haven't looked inside it.
By the big one, we mean the
picture of the one that we're going on the hunt for.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's also been these other ones in my head that I'm like, well, there was some bigger.
So we know this one had like a drone oyster inside it, I guess.
Yeah, it was like an oyster with Ragna thoughts.
It's an angry oyster.
A new album.
Oh, he thinks I'm
I don't know if it's angry, if not uptight.
He read your file.
Yeah.
Oh, that might give some opinions about. Okay.
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm
But yeah,
not-
an uptight oyster. I get it, right? So you think that the oyster is just as real pretty like in the new one.
I mean, what do you mean real pretty like?
Malaysian. The oyster did
Oh, okay.
not
I
look.
I thought you were being cagey and you didn't send him a picture of the open cockpit. I thought you sent him just a picture of the closed cockpit. That's how I was having him respond. All right, so he's only seen the image.
You could just be like, fuck, sorry, and this. She's all over the place anyway. Put it on Eden right now.
Oh.
God.
Oh.
I gotta get down there. Oh god.
Oh.
God damn it, Eden.
What the? Wait, that's the 226. I thought they were, weren't they all wiped out in a chemical attack?
Yeah, we were. Now you understand.
We were.
Now you understand why
Well,
we're
wait,
being
well,
very nice.
Time out. Tink as his hands come
I
together.
like this big armor conversation. Just big armory people looking at PowerPoint presentations in the hallway right now.
So his hands come together. Tink. Time out. You were part of the 226?
You're here to get us in trouble. You didn't read about who you were sent to.
I read. 226 isn't in your file.
What's your favorite color? I don't know. I feel like I should know you better after just dumping that. Fuck! I don't know what I'm saying. But the point is...
Oh, alright. I'll take a look at this. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna head to my quarters quick. Do some final tying up of stuff in there. And then we'll go. As Calamity arrives... And
I have
you
drugs.
Guys, I'll give you guys, 2 minutes. I gotta run to the restroom.
Yeah, that's right. Keep walking, shit eyes. Get out of here. Drugs. So okay. So you're clearly in a place right now, and I just set these drugs down somewhere. Excuse me a second. Just sets. She's got boxes and vials and containers. Just kind of flungles them onto the floor.
What are you carrying?
Don't worry about that. It's they're in plastic boxes. They won't break.
Do we need to bring more ammo?
No. This is drugs. This is drugs for you. These are your drugs.
I already packed my stims. There's a compartment right out
Okay,
here.
well, combat stims are great and all, but I wasn't sure. Okay, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not any kind of a doctor, in fact. I'm not even Anyway, point is, You seem to be in a really bad place, and I'm not much of a psychologist, and I'm really barely qualified to even talk to other people. But I do know that chemical reagents in the brain can really help. I think the technical term is chill your shit out a little bit. So I wasn't really sure which of these are like downers. But I figure at least some of them must be. Oh, P.S. Super don't tell Dr. Angry Pants. God, I'm blanking on his name.
Strom?
Yeah.
Strom, thank you. Yeah. Don't tell Strom that I used his access codes to get into the supplies. And made it look like he authorized it because he super didn't. And yeah, he's
It's
gonna
probably
be
because
pissed.
Gallo stole his stuff.
Smart. I mean, I don't really want to get Gallo in trouble, though. He's nice. He's like, it's no fun picking on him, you
So
know? It's like picking on a puppy.
Put it back before Strom thinks
No.
Gallo's stealing his shit.
Listen. We should... So... Alright, so I don't know what happened to you in the army or whatever. I know that it's super intense for you. And... I just think that, if you're going to be out there, and if you need a way to make sure that your shit is level, if it gets too intense, you know, maybe you could use the help. That's all.
Some things you need to actually feel the brunt of. It deserves everything I'm feeling. Can't take that away. I don't want to dull something like that.
Okay. Makes sense. Well, then,
Thank you.
yeah. Sorry. I was thinking maybe I had like some sage words of wisdom to tell you, like, well, you know, whenever I get really super worried and I'm feeling really nervous, but in those instances, I usually just kind of lean into it and start laughing really loudly. So I don't think that that's really helpful to you because you look like you're going through
I think if I
PTSD
start
or whatever this
laughing,
is.
you're gonna actually try and trank me. I think it might scare people more, if I'm honest. Which I should try in the battlefield, right? Just start laughing really loud, see what that does for me.
Okay, you know what? Actually, when was the last time you even laughed, actually? Like, I don't know if I've ever heard you. You barely smile.
Feels like a weird ass fucking question.
It's a weird ass fucking kind of day. Phrasing. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Night's young, right? So, or day's young. I have no idea what time it is. My watch hasn't been correct for like 3 years. Anyway. See, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Laughter. I'm sorry about your friends. Whatever that means.
I don't know if I'm. That's the thing, because I don't know if I'm sad or happy because I don't have any way of making sense as to why he's there. If have you?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm happy because someone's alive.
Mm-hmm.
Because that has to be it, right?
Mm-hmm. Seems that way.
So I should be happy.
Should is a loaded word. You should be Eden.
Then I
That's
should
who you
be a
should be.
captain who should be there with her squad. Because that's who Eden was.
Ooh, was. Past tense, though. Maybe you're not her anymore.
He was dead too, so past tense there too. This is why it's real fucking confusing.
This is a conundrum.
Time.
Well, boy, I sure hope that Gallo's handling that drone situation okay.
I may have blown up our spot with Herc.
What'd you do?
I 100% asked, like, I thought since he was, he's clearly here to rat us out for something, I thought he did his due diligence and, researched us. And I said as much.
Well, Well, I guess we're gonna have to step up our timetable and go kill him. You hear a gunshot, don't come running.
He has his armor on already. At least wait till it's off. That.
Okay, that thing's bulletproof. Fair point. Okay, so we
His
let slip a
shoulders
little bit
kind
of
of
information.
slump
to
as
this guy.
she is actually laughing to herself with the visor down on the power armor. It is very weird, but I don't think killing anyone today is solving my problem.
I don't know, man. It solved a lot of problems for me over the years, but for sure.
We'll also say, even though my character's not there, you didn't ask Ragnar if he can come with us and invited him
Nope.
on
Yeah.
the chase. And
No,
I'm like,
she did
pretty
not.
good.
She.
Pretty good.
With that said, it's also security. She trumps you on matters of
Yes.
security.
but it was just like a,
No. Yeah.
one more thing to stress out about this is fine.
Oh yeah. Now you're gonna feel it in your butthole.
Already do.
Yep. How's your butthole feeling?
Somewhere Ragnar just clenches and doesn't know why.
Butthole sense is tingling.
Butthole sense is tingling.
Well, this is an awkward pause. You know, we don't hang out very much. We should, you have
So
any
for-
hobbies, actually? Like,
I
mean,
have to cover the ship for Alexia when you guys go on your dates, and it's literally impossible for us to have the same downtime.
I don't. What dates are you talking about?
Are you guys not Tink Tink?
Coworkers?
That's not what Tink Tink means.
Metallic?
It's Tink Tink. Not yeah. Fuck.
Playing charades? Are you asking do we play charades? Like, honestly, not that much, but you know, now that I think about it, she'd probably be pretty good at it. She's very expressive.
I'm writing that part of the conversation down.
Why? Why? Why?
No, it said, aren't you guys tink tink coworkers? That's not what tink tink means.
Sorry about that.
Oh, thank God, the narrator's back. We can stop making awkward small talk.
Oh yeah, my 0 in communication.
And I couldn't take my phone with me to.
Oh, you didn't experience
to
that
spy.
beautiful back and forth?
Okay.
The only thing I've noticed is that I broke into our supply of drugs and used Strom's accesses to do so without his knowledge.
Oh.
There's a small supply of narcotics now on the floor of the armory.
Yes.
Okay.
The best part is I don't know if you know what you grabbed.
Oh no, I looked at it and it's like, I'll just grab a different name on every vial and we'll be
Both
fine.
of you make intelligence medicine tests.
Oh.
Can I do that unskilled? Because
Since it's unskilled, it's normally a reserved skill. It's going to be at a -3.
sick.
All right. So if this succeeds, I'll have 6 stunt points. 16.
Yeah.
12.
You rolled a 6, yeah?
Yep. Cool.
And
Yeah, I
12 takes into account the -3.
Okay, you both have a good idea of what's. Wow, you both rolled really
If
fucking
that succeeds, then turn up the churn tracker because I got to.
Oh,
Nope.
only once.
Only once.
We both
per-
got 6s.
per action roll.
Sorry, I didn't hear that you had. My bad.
It's okay. We're living for that churn.
Burn that churn.
So, yeah, you have a good idea of what was grabbed. There is 3 flavors of amphetamine. One of them is an extended release of one of the others. You also grabbed. Now that you're looking at it and realizing what it is a heavy anesthetic.
That's what I was looking for.
Like a put this in a hypo spray and that person ain't getting back up for at least 3 hours, kind of.
Like a trank.
Yeah, like a trank. I mean, medically speaking, it's a high grade anesthetic.
Yeah.
Only supposed to be administered by a registered anesthesiologist, but hey,
Yeah, here, just load this up into a hypo spray. You know. Just give it a
Rules
little-
are guidelines.
just a quick little.
Yeah, give you a little chill. Just take the edge off. I figured you could take the edge off a little bit.
Ah, that's the stuff.
No, wrong stuff!
Damn it, Rainer, again? All right.
But we have meth.
Not methamphetamines, just
Okay.
amphetamines.
Okay. Is it any different than my stim?
What does your stim do?
+2 to perception, +1 to accuracy, +1 to dex.
This one is similar,
Mm.
but your stim is a specifically like it's a cocktail. It's a specific mix.
Well, it was homemade with lots.
The one that you have now is kind of raw, so it increases the 2 to a 3. But the crash, I'm not going to tell you exactly, but you have a feeling it doesn't have the gentle drop off that your normal stim
My
does.
normal stim doesn't necessarily have a good drop off.
It doesn't have the gentle drop off
yeah.
that your
For
normal.
only an additional +1 to perception?
Yes, it's raw. It's raw.
Hello, you're such a...
Fuck.
You have a career if you want in other circles.
I would just like doing this.
Yeah. And there you also found something else with a something hall at the end, and you're fairly sure it's some kind of opioid or barbiturate or some kind. Just gonna make you numb as fuck. Not gonna knock you out.
See? So
We'll call
I
it
just reached
fuck it
in.
all.
Oh, fuck it all. I like that.
We'll call it fuck it all.
Fuck it all. Got your big old tube of fuck it all.
Just apply directly to the forehead.
A little pad, like, you know, in Japan when they study and they put the...
Oh my god.
Weeb.
Yep.
Weeb. Weeb.
Listen, bullshit salesmen will sell anything, anywhere. And those cram schools are looking for literally any edge possible. So, yeah, a forehead pad with learning that, helps stimulate the brain while you're studying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
It's just a caffeine patch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking
Listen, caffeine is a magical drug.
directly into the brain that way.
Through the skull.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what the
It's
brain
better
wants.
off injecting it up the asshole. I don't know what these people want.
Yeah, they should just butt chug it.
Yes. Welcome to Stellar Age, where we butt chug caffeine.
Yeah, what was Eden doing in the hallway for a while? Butt chugging caffeine.
That explains why she was shaking so much.
Well,
Now that you've all completed your particular task, it's about the time for your pre-mission briefing that I'm assuming you had kind of set up before you were going to head out. So those who are going on the mission are in the wardroom. Herc
Eden,
walks in
awkwardly.
full power armor.
Eden as
The
well.
what? Excuse you.
Ragnar's face goes completely slack of all emotion and just turns and looks at Eden.
Also
And
in
then back
power
at her.
armor, standing next to her, ready to go.
So we're all here then.
He gives you the biggest shit-eating smile.
Yep, we're all here.
Today
No.
sucks and I want to die.
Oh God.
No,
Gallo,
no.
any news on your sensors?
Oh yeah, the sensors. Thanks to Alexia, got them all set up, and don't talk about dying. Otherwise, I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. Okay?
Don't worry about it. You're already in a lot of trouble.
Oh no.
With who?
Don't even worry about it. And it's with whom?
I don't you grammar me. I made
Hey,
these
we
sensors.
have shit to do.
Yeah, look, I got these sensors. They're ready to go on my drones.
All right. Well, we're gonna try to track down the shipment, find out where we're going, and head out. So, who would like to do the sensor searching?
I mean, I think I definitely volunteered at some point. Yes.
Okay. So this is I don't know. I don't have written down exactly what direction from the thing they went to.
Was it southwest?
Yeah.
It was southwest.
I don't know why I feel like that in my bones, but I felt like
Because
southwest.
we went southwest for Black Void.
It might have been.
It's fine to go southwest.
Okay, we're going southwest. Thanks for that, honey.
That's
So-
called the offer.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. So from where it got picked up here, they headed southwest. I want to pick up there as soon as possible. See if you can pick up a signal and we can track it further. You do that now?
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
So just try
Well-
to find it, report back.
You know that you have to get into Fidchel
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
fly out there
Yeah.
and then use Fidchel as the
The base.
hub for the drones to go off of, and then you could signal back.
Oh, you guys gonna be like right behind me, or someone gonna?
We're not
like,
going in our
Just
apexes, right?
Go
We were gonna
do
go
the
on,
drone thing, you big baby.
we were gonna
Just
go
go.
on foot because we have an additional person here that doesn't have an apex, right?
I can ride along.
Technically, there's room in apexes for a second person. It's fine.
Oh yeah, if you're okay with that.
I don't think he would be inside the cockpit because of his
I just look up at how
Stature.
tall it is, and there's just more of a height complex in Ragna. Just like,
No.
We can go to roughly the location, and then it'll take less time once we're at that location to get wherever Gallo's able to find. So we just sit here around fucking off. We can kind of get closer now, right?
that sounds like a plan. And when we actually find it, you want to apprehend, correct? We'll find out as much information as possible, and then we will deal with it once we get there.
You know that there's at least 3 of them, but there might be more.
There's only 3?
No. Wait.
Well, at
There
least
was
from
3
that
on
one.
cam on the first.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's 3
Yeah.
on cam on the
The
first,
most
but we know they've been attacking various
Yeah.
places.
yeah.
The most
No,
you've
there's-
ever seen in one place that you can mathematically formulate together is 3.
Why am I so covered in hot glue?
He was inspecting one of the close combat blades on the forearm of his armor, and as soon as you said that, he just kind of slowly sheathed it back.
There might be more. We've only seen 3 at one point at any given time, so
Don't soothe his ego.
I soothe yours all the time.
Yeah, I matter though.
It doesn't matter if these are who I think they are. We don't have to shank anyone.
I mean, but they've been fucking up all these people.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's a fucking reason.
All right, we're burning daylight here. Can we get a move on to the wherever we're starting from, and then just start tracking these guys? The longer this goes on, the longer we stand around doing this, the further away they get, and the more the
Yeah.
signal decays.
Let's head out.
Okay.
So everyone moves to their apex hangars individually. Herc follows Eden.
Oh, damn it.
He takes the ascender up to where the cockpit is.
Oh, little foot.
Then he steps off, walks past the cockpit, sits down next to Torment's head, and grips the faceplate.
Yep.
Puts his helmet on.
Oh my god, are you surfing it?
He's gonna skit your robot.
You see the light on his mag boots click in.
Damn it, I'm wrecked. This is
On
really...
comms, you just hear, make sure you have void suits in case of atmospheric disturbance. Saddle up, let's go.
You also notice that he has a large gun on his back.
Well, I know his suit actually, we'd had a better look at it,
Mhm.
is better than mine.
It's definitely bigger, and it's
I said better.
custom too. Yeah,
You don't have
it's
to-
a little
yeah.
bit. It's a little bit more custom.
Yeah. It is bigger.
White, blue tracings, I believe, was the overall.
Yes, I believe
look.
because the white and blue is a similar color. The blues were for the arbiters as well, right?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he clamps in on one hand on basically grabbing Torment's cheek. The other hand grips down just below, just at a not a panel, just below his feet, and you can see his mag boots lock in as he just crouches down. As everybody does final checks and deploys.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh.
That's a 5.
And deploys.
Yeah. I was like, wait, that's not fixed yet.
Thruster's flare, and you're able to do a simple hangar exit. The hangar bay doors are open. Because remember how I had said it's kind of like a holster on the side of the station? The hangars go just below that portion, so you're able to deploy just from below that and basically head straight down to the surface. The 4 mechs start skating along all of maybe 10 feet off the surface.
Yes. Picking up dust clouds.
As Galloway needs to check as he gets his systems online for scanning.
Okay. So
This is going to be a perception technology test. So you're using your perception skill,
okay.
but you're using the technology focus.
Okay. Oof. That's gonna be an 11.
You can rotate up, remember.
If you spend a fortune, you can. The lowest one you have is probably the 3.
Yeah, because otherwise the 1 on there is the fortune die, which would be double if I tried to change it.
Yeah. So
I can move this up to a 6.
So you're spending 6 fortune?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that will change my roll to a 14.
All right. The drones fan out. One in south by southwest, one by west by southwest, creating kind of a Y formation in front of Vitchell. Quickly, the feed from his sensors starts making its way into the rest of your systems. You can see the radioactive tracer beacon that you had put on those supplies. You can tell that you're in the right direction. It does go down. Not ultra deep, but it does go down deep enough, and it's far enough away from any of the other drilling platforms that you know it's probably a safe space out of the prying eyes of any platform. Seems like a good place that you would want to hide something like this. You also get a topographical. As you get the topographical up, besides just the tracking beacon, you start to see the lay of the land as the drones send back their sensory inputs. And there's a massive, mile-wide circular hole in the ground. Very similar to one of the drills from the platforms. It seems like it's just past that hole, about 500 meters down. I realize I'm switching between metric and imperial, and I hate myself right now for that.
That's okay. Keep telling us about your big hole.
My mile-wide hole.
500 meters.
Mile-wide gaping hole
It's deep.
made from drilling.
Yeah.
You're not helping. Well, that's the sensory input you get back.
Okay, so remember
Comms.
comms. So it looks like whatever it is, it's underground, and it looks like it's just past that big hole over there. I mean, I'm gonna assume that was where a drilling site once was, but yeah, I'm thinking it's there's something else going on down there.
How far down?
About 500 meters or so. So I mean, can't really see from up
How
here.
far is the hole from drilling? How deep? I mean.
Oh, the drill?
Yeah.
Yeah, those go down real fucking far.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if there'd be a place to put our apexes if we went down the hole to get to that depth.
Like a bit of like an overreaching cliffside, sort of like Utapau situation.
Yeah. Utapau. Yes, like Utapau. The large drilling site. These drills are I'm gonna try and stick to metric right here.
Mm.
The 1.5 kilometer wide drill that goes down at least 600 kilometers.
Jesus. Ooh. Get a big hole.
Think about how tall the platforms are.
Yeah.
Anytime anybody says big hole over comms, you just hear a small snicker.
Well, what else do you want me to call it?
Absolutely
Chasm.
nothing. I'm
Big
enjoying
chasm.
myself right now, honestly.
Drill site. There you go. Oh wait, that's not better. Fuck. Ragnar cuts
That's
off
fine,
comms
but
for a second to like curse in the cockpit.
Captain, do you want us
penis.
to enter the hole? Should we pursue the enemy down the hole, Captain?
I hate
With-
everything. It's just
Overcoms. Do you have to leave your protection behind, or are we going in raw?
God damn it, not you two, Herc.
Don't be gross, Herc. Jesus Christ.
Ragnar, look, we know where it is. Just tell me, are we docking or not? Are we gonna dock?
Good job. Good job.
I'm gonna go stick my machine in the hole. I'll be right back.
Another option, Eden chimes in across the neural link, is we could try and ping them out instead of going down.
Draw them out how?
like tell them we're here.
Oh shit. You were like their boss, right?
I could possibly use some old, outdated Dominion codes that my squad had, right?
You could try and figure to use that. Yeah.
Because those
I like
wouldn't be
that
in
plan way more.
circulation, and the only other people who would know them.
It would be an intelligence tactics test to see if you could come up with something that was convincing. But it'll give you a +2 to this roll, seeing as your familiarity.
That's 16 plus 2 stump points.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
Do you want to use those stump points?
Get intuition or
you know what, Luke, how
It's not.
Eden's-
It's
yeah.
not. This would be like exploration.
Oh.
There's communication stones, aren't there? Am I crazy? I might be crazy. I'm thinking of like social stunts. Never mind.
Yeah, this isn't a social stunt. This is more of a deception thing. Well, yeah, it's social.
not exactly infiltration.
I mean, she'd probably use a real one. I don't have to fake it.
No, putting together a message that would convince them to come up is still an attempt
Okay.
at a social
Okay.
action, but it relies more on your knowledge of old Dominion code work. So that's why it is an intelligence tactics test,
Yeah.
because it has to do with military
Okay.
code. But I would say use general exploration stunts. If you were going to pick anything,
Okay.
because really it's not like you're not negotiating anything.
Yeah, it's not quite infiltration. Like,
Yeah,
it's so
you're-
weird.
Yeah, you're bringing it's one of those edge cases that I'm gonna say
Yeah.
use the general exploration stunt because that allows you to get bonuses on upcoming rolls.
You can literally dump those into a stitch in time to give yourself a +2 on your next roll as well, if you need to make another roll.
Related to this action.
Yeah.
Related to so it would be related to this.
So you literally just put those 2 points right into stitch in time, and
Yeah.
you've given yourself a +2 to your next roll.
That works. I'm fine with that.
Cool.
Before you transmit this thing, should we like take a position somewhere? Like power down our mechs, get into some kind of an ambush or something, just so they don't see all of our signatures up here and come out guns blazing.
Yeah, like how how close do you think we can get without getting detected?
Ooh, why are we ambushing? We're not shooting them.
Well, no, but they don't know that, and I just am worried about them thinking we're about to go in there, fucking up their shit because they see a bunch of military-grade hardware up here, loaded for bear. I mean, I could be wrong here. I'm not in charge, but you know, I know they're your friends, but I'm worried they're gonna kill us. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Eden, I'm leaving
Sorry.
this up to you. This is your squad. You were their captain. You know how they'll
Oh
respond.
my god, do you think it's all of them? There's no way! We need to stop using the word squad. That implies plural, and I'm not
Focus,
emotionally
focus.
invested enough to handle that.
You're the only one with any sort of connection to any of the people down there.
Torment's a Milesian model. I can have Torment be the focus of attention.
Just remember that Herc's on you too.
You're not phrase it like that.
I'm not disturbed by it.
Ragna's sitting there going, do I like him enough to try to set him up? Like, calculations.
Matchmaker.
Oh my god, you're the
Captain Wingman, let's go.
Captain Wingman.
The captain of the ship.
Oh my god!
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
It's so good!
You know what? Let your friends kill us.
Oh no.
I stopped caring.
Lexia will never forgive me.
Oh my god, yeah, Lexia will remember this. Yeah, I could take Torment into eyesight and be in the open. If you guys want to tuck back along the tree line, that's fine. It seems a little suspicious, but
Landscape-wise, it is a craggy, dry
shit, that's right.
planet. Craggy.
Yeah, so
Meaning
you probably
there's
have some good in pockets.
Just like the mechs, there are depressions in its crust.
How? Wow.
Would I be able to
I've taken psychic damage. How much?
would I be able to bring the drones back into Fidchell?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, then yeah, he'll bring them back in once we sort of pinpointed the location.
You have a location right now. You know where they haven't moved from that location since you found it. You are a ways out from any platform. The one you left from, and also the nearest one in any other direction. You traveled a while to get to this part.
Okay.
To get to this point. Within a 600-meter radius, there are a few hiding places you could try.
If you feel like that'll go over better, we'll stay aside within range of, just in case there is any issues. I'm not saying there is gonna be one, but I'm not leaving you alone, even if you do have Herc on your shoulder right now. We're gonna be nearby as close as we can be if you want to go out and try to make contact. Sound good?
Yeah.
What?
God. I love the hurt. It's fine. Hurt me some more. It's great. Grab your toys. Hurt me with your toys.
Yeah, they
Stream
have
just
toys
got real
for that.
weird, but I'm into it.
I love this group.
So the three other mechs beside Torment seek cover?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
Torment is as exposed as Eden's heart today.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Without touching the ground, Herc actually jumped to the nearest mech.
Oh.
to Torment before everyone sought cover. Who
Wasn't he already on?
He was on
he was
Torment.
on Torment. He
Okay.
jumped
He's now
to
leaving
the
Torment.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
jumped to the nearest mech from Torment. Which one of you would like to receive the Herc? Okay.
You receiving?
The Herc
I would have been
walker.
nearby you if we were going over tactics because I'd immediately left it
Yeah.
over to you.
You
so
can
it's
hear
fine.
you can hear the footsteps on the hull and the
Motherfucker better not
thrust
scratch that shit.
like lift off as thruster assisted. Yes, he has small thrusters to help.
I
with
want a
jumps.
patron!
He leaps and lands with a heavy thud onto Hunan.
Well, it is very aerodynamic. It doesn't matter if there is any sort of scratches because I'm pretty sure his pristine power armor looks so different from how fucked up and scratched the black and dark purple
Why do you
paint.
keep it like that? I've offered to paint it for you numerous
You
times.
don't need to waste your time.
Ugh.
But it probably looks very comical. But there's that sort of helmet shape on the side that he can easily grab onto if needed.
He he lands, the mag boots click in, he's able to take up a similar position on the shoulder piece. He's moving like he's done this specific type of maneuver before.
He lands on my shoulder thrusters.
Yes. As the three of you move in. Now, okay, here's the question. Do you want full cover with no sight lines, which then you don't have to make a stealth check? Or, if you would like to have sensors in range, you're gonna need to make a stealth check for your mech.
I would like to have sensors in range. We're not leaving her by herself.
What if I keep out one of my drones because it's much smaller?
You
but
will
if,
have a bonus if you're using that remote style sensor. That is a very good way of increasing your seeing as your. It's a very red,
yeah, it's like
washed
red, washed
planet.
gold. Yeah, I mean, they would
and
kinda
you're
fit
using
in.
red and gold, so you're kind of your Fichel kind of blends in if there's a sandstorm at all. So yeah, you would gain a +3 to that roll if you were using the drone instead.
Okay, and you said it would be like, so what? It would be considered like half cover or.
No, you would be in full cover.
Oh, okay, full cover.
But you would
I
still
the
get
bonus.
sensors
Oh,
You
okay.
would still get sensors
Yeah.
because of your drone.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so then.
But somebody might spot the drone, but the drone is smaller, blends in. It's a +3.
Yep. Okay.
So what is
My
Morgana?
giant blue dot in the middle of all this red. Yeah, I'm gonna get as much cover as I can. I will get completely
full cover?
obscured behind cover and not worry about having anything in visual or sensors. I've got my comms open. I'll respond to whatever somebody reports to me.
I'm going to
Alright.
be within sensor range.
You want to be able to peek. Okay.
I want to be able to keep tabs on it. What's happening?
All right. So and so this is going to be a piloting test.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
You get a +3, Galloway, for you using your drone instead of your whole fucking mech.
Uh-huh.
Whereas Ragnar's doing the best to like just peek the head over where the sensors are.
So this is a dex piloting. Oh, thank God, I got a bonus. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Well, it's pretty good. I got stun points, but it's not 5. Or not
Aw.
6.
Boo.
I got 2. But I got a 20.
Oh wow.
I got a with the bonus of 14.
You rolled like shit.
Yeah,
I did.
2 ones.
2 ones.
Jesus.
Oh. With
One
that
stun
said,
point.
still a fantastic use of the drone.
Yes.
Don't let the dice take that away from you.
The 3 other mechs seek
Struggling in the
cover.
wind like.
As Cunin and batteries not included over here get into position with Fidchel taking a dip behind one of the cliff edges. Torment stands brazenly out in the open and begins the broadcast. It's really not any message. It's similar to a bugle call, but in the digital age. You're showing a signal that you are a Dominion friendly. That within it was one of the codes that the 226 used. And it is a regroup call. A reform the lines trumpet call. And that's when the unearthly shrieking begins. As across comms, everyone gets a garbled techno-organic shriek. And that's where we're going to take a break.
I knew it! I know you so well. I felt that pace.
A piercing techno-organic shriek comes across your comms. Make perception hearing tests.
Oh shit.
Die down.
Oh no!
I have 5 stunt points.
Fox
Way down.
died!
Hang on.
If a
No.
17 succeeds.
8.
9.
17.
Alright, then
9
I will
does
have
not.
I'll have 5 stunt points if it's
Listen, you notice things. He's compromised.
You good? You good, Fox?
I'm
He's
fine.
stretching, keeping limber.
There was
Wait, you fools.
we had Fox die down.
Don't you even. Oh, God damn you. Absolute motherfucker. 6 plus 3 plus is 9 plus 2 is 11 plus 2 is 13. My brain is 13.
13. Okay. So everyone but Eden, who's a little compromised at the moment.
What?
I don't even know.
8.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
wait,
So the
no.
two of you are just more. The screeching is messing with your head more than anything. Eden is more. Eden's in a different place. But Calamity and Ragna, both of you, know that this is not Banshee's wail. Banshee's wail felt like it happened in your heads, too. This has a similar feel, but it's more like a tickle than it is the invasion of mental space that Banshee's wail was. From the drill site, those of you who succeeded, everybody else is listening to the screeching. You're starting to pick up thuds underneath the screech. Large, slamming thuds. What is everybody's reactions to this?
I stand by my point that they might be trying to kill us.
Eden brought up visual comms on an open channel, and is going to broadcast. Oh fuck! I didn't think of names for them, but she's just gonna start going through.
Sykes.
Huh?
Sykes.
Sykes. Okay.
That was the one you saw.
Are they alive or are they dead? Oh, they're dead. Sykes.
Be ashamed. Be ashamed.
Can't make me.
You're not supposed to point out the pun names. You're just supposed to let people go, oh, they were trapped on the desert planet with the solar flares and they had their ship worked on by a mechanic named Furlough. Oh, I get it.
I really like that as you watch Stellar Age, you get to see at what point Connery is in watching Farscape. By the reference there.
Rewatching.
Yeah.
Because it's fresh.
But yeah, she's gonna call out for Sykes on an open visual comm.
Okay. What's the call out? Like you're just popping on visual comms.
Oh, like on a completely open channel as well.
Oh yeah, everyone's getting it then.
Yeah.
and you know the difference between internal comms and open comms. So you see Eden's face and cockpit come up on an open channel.
I mean, she called out for his full name.
Just
and
screamed out
number.
Sykes?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. If all she did was scream out Sykes. Because you just said, like,
Yes.
she turned on open comms, and I was like, but what'd she do?
Yeah, fair. No, I hadn't thought that fully through, and as you further probed, I was like, you know what? It's okay that she didn't think it through.
Okay. So she just turns it on and flusteredly screamed Sykes?
Yeah, the anime call out your name.
I get ready to hide G just in case.
A large, 3-taloned, insect-like limb reaches up over the edge and slams into the dirt on the rim of the giant drill site. Two more come up, one on either side, as pulling itself from the depth. Massive wings
Ooh.
buzzing like a beetle prepping to take flight. Those little But when those buzzes are 10 meters long, it kind of creates a rumble that everyone can feel. Even Herc inside across comms goes, "Oh, that's one big bug."
I'm gonna need you to hold on.
As it crests, its head has a trilinear kind of Y-shaped ridge to the center, eyes just below the vertical, the two ridges that head around the outside. They create a wide, flat top that reaches back in a fan-like protrusion. A crest off the back of the head. The vertical line creating a what you would consider like a nose line, but there's no mouth as the line continues down a head and terminates at the chin, where it looks like it definitely is pulsating, like an almost seething, like leathery sack, sort of scarf-like area sits below its head, slightly moving in and out. Large, massive thorax plate that has a humanoid torso musculature to its design. There seems to be pectorals, but there's two sets of pectorals because it does have 4 arms. The bottom 2 arms, though, one of them ends in a large... So the top 2 have the claws. The right bottom arm ends in an enormous cannon-like appendage. But if you had taken one of the Tuathan rail cannons and just dipped it in Geiger. Just pure liquid Geiger.
Oh, I hate and love. But love and hate.
Large, you can even see where the clawed appendages would come out of the hands, would be where the hand is, but it's more like it's reaching out and becoming the railgun itself, as tubes and exhaust ports off the forearm extend back. The other hand reaches across and holds a cross piece, so it's almost like it is holding, on its lower arms, it's holding a heavy weapon. Its upper arms extended and grasping at the air in almost a the pose of one red cyclone. A Zangief-like wrestling pose. You immediately
for
saw
ya.
it in your head.
He's got the super armor and he's coming for you.
Its wings extend down past carapace housing. As you can see, as it's doing that buzzing, you can see other wings a little bit more moist, extending out and crinkling and buzzing as they dry.
It's like cicadas when they first pop out.
Yeah.
I hate cicadas.
How do you like anime? Not
This
Because they're
thing,
extremely loud in Texas.
it is about 15 meters tall. It's eye to eye with Torment.
Fucking hell.
It has two large digigrade legs. Powerful, meaty in the thigh, but elegant and vicious at the bottom. Ah, crap. I hate it when I do this. I realize I know what I just described. Crap, it's a ranged hive tyrant.
oh, you know.
Shit. I hate it when I do that, because I'm just like thinking like cool things that this thing would have. God damn it. It's kind of like a range. Yeah, fuck.
I don't know what that is, so keep going.
Like I was also giving a little more.
I'm
blue
looking at one right
gender.
now and
It doesn't have the teeth. It doesn't have the big
the big
horn.
claws. The wings
It's
are
inspired by
way
bugs.
different. No,
Yeah.
You're
It looks like a bug because they also pulled from bugs.
yeah, like if you describe something that looks like a bug, Tyranids look like bugs. Ergo,
Exactly. Yeah.
whatever.
It just means you.
I realize the gun is similar.
Okay.
I'm in a giant robot. It's got a weapon from a fucking Capcom fucking Monster Hunter. Like,
You're playing
gives a
Lost
shit?
Planet 2, okay?
Naked inspiration, folks.
huh. God, Lost Planet. God damn.
Hive tyrant, by the way. Killed, not a high tyrant. But anyway.
High Tyrant's what they called me in college.
It has a speckled black and golden carapace that it's starting to look more red as it stands in this dust laden atmosphere. All the drilling kicking up all of the red clay that covers the surface of this planet. It's just in the air. You can see it sticking to places where it was still moist.
Fluid.
Planet needs a hose.
It stands and it walks forward 2 steps. And on your comms, it's not like... It's like when you take something that is 460 and you just force it to go into 1280 resolution. That kind of an image pops up, and it is just as moist as you thought it would be.
Oh no.
You see a face where in the open channel with stringy membrane like attachments that reach on and grab to the chin and around the ears and above the head and pull back, almost like somebody had pushed their face through latex and they cut a line to match. But you can see there's tubes and there's things that reach underneath the skin and grip to the side of the face and along the top of the head. But you can see the hairline just in front of where the membrane cuts into the hair. You can see a little bit of the tattoo on the side of the head. And a very confused 21-year-old man looks back. Sergeant Major? But it's completely garbled. It is de-resed so hard. It comes through like you were filtering techno from 1985 through a phonograph, and you were catching it on an amplifier mic that you were then feeding into a USB port.
That's horrendous.
But it gives you an idea of how de-resed
Yes.
the audio is. I
Kaitoan,
realize only people with understanding of any kind of audio tech get that.
just panic and cringe in their being. The reason why a lot of us like cannot interface with Kaitoan tech is because of the bionic element. But there has to,
The nascent the
Psionic.
nascent psionic
Yeah.
nature of the Kaitoans. Yes.
but there has to be plenty of times where you had to communicate cross. Is there any known like filtration processes we could apply to our audio to make things cleaner?
I mean, you can try to apply them. It'll be to clean it up. It will be an intelligence tech test.
I mean,
Go for
I mean,
it.
if you want, if anybody wants to try and clean it up and share it with the rest of the class, so to speak.
Yeah.
yeah, because you said that they're broadcasting open channels.
Oh, it's
to all
open
of us.
channels back and forth right
Yep.
now.
Yeah, I'll try to.
Ah,
Well, I will
But
say if we
it's-
start
Shit.
broadcasting open to each other, that could be
Oh,
Dangerous.
damn.
It's open
Oh, yeah.
broadcasting, but it's local. This
You
isn't
fair
like,
fucking-
hey, I'm trying to catch orbit right now with this broadcast. This was an open short band.
No, this is too important. That's fortune.
How many are you
Wide
spending?
beam, so to speak.
6.
Okay.
Oh, whenever you spend fortune, that moves the tracker up, doesn't it?
Correct.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so 2
I gotta
then
move it
from
up
earlier.
2 from earlier.
So you know we are at 28, is that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
oh hell yeah, earn that churn.
Yeah.
17.
17. Okay, you're able to clean it up so that it seems more like a modern, appropriate feed. It's still a little crunchy. You get some pixel you get some pixel fragmentation, but for the most part, it is a communicative broadcast.
We had practice on Taroa.
Yeah.
Make perception seeing tests for everybody.
Oh, damn.
8.
16.
19 up
14.
the turn.
Oh no!
I rolled a 6 on the stunt die. And I think
We've
the 19
only
will
just
succeed.
started the conversation. We cannot churn out now.
He held
We have
on
to give Eden
it
at least a
before.
chance. We have to give the story a chance to fuck us before the churn has a chance to fuck us.
There's many ways for the churn to fuck you, mind you. I have a list.
Oh,
And
no,
I
I'm
have
keenly
my
aware.
ideas. Those of you who succeeded, who got over a 11
Yep.
for this roll, see, and now that you've cleaned up the video, you see that when he blinks with a second set of nictating eyelids beneath
Hell yeah.
that sweep across.
Like a shark.
Yeah.
Him a frogman.
Yeah. I love frogs.
Same.
He doesn't lick his eyeballs though, the way frogs do.
Can't be perfect all the time.
You know,
I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't. This guy has some more caffeine.
Is it a big tongue thing? I don't know.
It's the dexterity, honestly.
Ugh.
The nimbleness.
frankly, I'd just be
Nimbleness or
impressed.
nippleness?
I imagine if he could reach his eye, he could reach other places.
His other eye?
Yes. That does seem logical.
He can lick his elbow.
Nobody else. It's like him and Gene Simmons. And like 2 porn stars I know about. Okay. Wow.
This is a really weird night.
I'm loving
They're
it.
never normal.
No, it's Monday. It's always
It's
weird.
Monday. This is our we give absolute zero
Filtration?
Filtration shits.
Yeah.
We give a lot of shits about this game. We love this game.
Oh yeah.
But the filters are gone. This is us.
Yeah, out the airlock.
This is a raw dog game. All right.
It's just fisting and horse cum all the way down.
God fucking damn it. Quote.
Yep.
You want to compare art?
Love hanging out with y'all. Love being here.
Hold on.
Dogmite.com.
Actually, very similar.
Please. Don't call out the affiliates.
I hope you know. Look at this. We're just gonna.
Look at our art.
They're both the same.
Ooh,
What? Nice.
That's pretty cool.
And you know what? Honestly, that's what was picturing in my head. So
Mine have notes. I'm just like,
Well,
Oh,
It's
no.
completely whited out on the stream, but we'll throw
Post
them in Discord later.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Sergeant Major?
Where have you been?
Where have you been? What? Okay, hold on. What the hell are you doing here?
I have a lot. Are we purposefully asking the same things? Because I have the same question.
He's turning his head. You can actually see like the membrane shifting on either side as it pushes and pulls as he's looking around, and you can see reflected off his face is these almost wavering liquid distorted light reflecting off of his face.
Where did you get that apex?
Apex.
Oh no.
Oh, well, I guess kind of, maybe, sort of. I guess you could call it that. This ain't nothing like you've ever piloted before. It's a long story.
Do you want to get coffee?
The pose that the Kaitoan mech is in laxes for a second. And like the gun drops and the arms on top kind of sit on the hips for a second. That's a strange.
Lactogeno?
Would you accept I'm busy right now?
I feel like this is really important.
This is really
I
important.
thought you were dead.
I thought you were dead.
How'd you think I was dead? I saw you die.
I blacked out. I woke up and
Where? Where did you wake up?
Not on. Okay. I can't go through a play-by-play right now. I kind of have like, I'm kind of doing a thing right now. It's really hard to explain. But glad you're okay. And literally the mech does a quick little like double cuts. But I'm glad it's you, cause oh boy, I was, and you see he waves the gun. I was ready.
I'm not gonna lie, my friends are hiding because they thought you were gonna kill them.
You have friends here right now?
I stick an arm up over the cover, start waving it.
I mean,
His
sorta.
his stance shifts, and the left lower hand goes across to the cross piece for the handgun that is the right, the heavy weapon.
I go and open comms. We're not gonna kill you. We're here for information, and Eden requested it.
Yeah, the
Go on
information
comms
in which
as
I
well.
needed to know where my friend was and that they're alive and not dead in a grave that I absolutely attended a memorial for. Yes!
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, did they play my favorite song?
No. In fact,
Shit.
no one else was allowed to be there because you don't exist anymore.
Oh.
A point she was pretty freaked out about, by the way. Hi, I'm here too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a group chat.
His eyes are darting
Hey.
back and forth, and the nictating eyelids are just blinking that much more.
Wait. Where'd you get the...
Make a, you guys can make a perception insight test.
Can it be like a perception?
Oh wait, hold on.
You
empathy?
mean intuition?
Intuition, perception,
Hell yeah.
intuition.
I actually have that focus.
Oh man,
Ask.
Ask what?
17.
He didn't hear you.
that was not a good one. I got the double ones again.
Does a 15? Does a 15 pass?
Yes.
Out the turn.
Yes.
30.
I now have 7 stop points.
We're here.
God damn it.
30 churn.
Oh, but she was so happy now.
I rolled a
All of my
17.
dreams are realized.
Okay,
But it
okay,
was just
Mr.
like a
Final
bad
Fantasy
day.
boss.
And then it was
Fantastic.
really good. And then we hit 30, and now I feel scared again.
I can only do this voice for very short periods of time.
But what lovely periods they are. Phrasing.
Just one.
What stunts
Okay.
were these?
This is definitely a vehicle combat. No,
Okay.
This is attitudes. This is attitudes, definitely.
Ooh.
These are attitudes. stunts
Social
right now.
stunts?
Social
No, attitudes
stunts,
underneath.
general social and attitude stunts.
Okay.
Attitude stunts. We never get to use those. That's cool.
I have such sights to show you.
Oh, do not Event Horizon me when we hit 30.
Well, you know what? Hellraiser, Event Horizon, 40K, same universe.
Sure.
No reason to think not.
Sure. I'd buy that for $1. Like, yeah. Checks out.
Man, I want that stupid
Hmm.
fucking wine cellar and fucking bullshit Sweden flooding.
What?
Are you having a stroke?
the,
Oh, the Event
The Event
Horizon.
Horizon lost
the
footage.
footage.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
it was canned
yeah.
and it was canned and put into a place that flooded.
I'll
Yeah.
It was
go
like
with
a wine cellar.
metal and bring them towards me on the social.
You're doing what? Which one?
Metal, which
Metal?
brings them 2 characters shift their attitudes towards up or down by your choice, right? By 1.
It's the very bottom of attitude stunts.
Yeah.
That will, by the way, that resets the churn and
Yeah.
then puts it back up to 2.
2?
Sick.
I thought it was 1.
There was 1.
I'm
started
sorry.
0.
I thought it started at 1.
Fair. Okay. Yeah.
I
was
thought
like,
it always started at 1 and then you moved
better
up to 2.
like suck my dick after if I get 2 minutes. Like, jeez.
All right. What you're okay? So you want to bring him towards you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. He's looking agitated. Very, very agitated as these new faces are popping up on screen. The eyes darting back and forth, the nictating eyelids, constantly refreshing his vision in a way. You can actually see his eyes go cloudy and then become clearer for a second every time those eyelids blink. And you can even see that he's starting to make almost bestial facial expressions. His teeth are starting to show as he speaks.
Seeing
like
the
so-
response almost in like a oh crap.
Major, I get it that you want to have a good reunion. But why are there so many here? And
You want me to tell him to fuck off?
you make me feel a lot better. Why? No, hold on. Why are you here? I don't want them to go anywhere until I know what's going on. Why are you here?
Because I found out a member of my squad, which I thought was the sum total of 0.
The left hand pulls back, and you can see what looks like a giant spine comes off the forearm, goes into a port on the back of the hand as he slides a rail within this mechanical array on his forearm. That doesn't answer my question. Why are you here? And I know you're not here because you found out I was here. What are you doing here? You also hit 30 on the...
Yeah. She starts hitting a few buttons, and as she's pulling her hand through the white of her hair, she's gonna open up the cockpit.
Oh, are you opening up the cockpit without... Are you with your helmet up?
Power armor or
Yeah, the power armor. Yeah, you can't really. Can
You know
see
the
it?
atmospherics here are no bueno.
No, yeah. All right. So can I make it?
You-
Is it like a polarizer of choice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she'll so you could see through it. And like trying to show a defensive, not like
Yeah.
the most you could.
You're doing the
possibly do.
cockpit opening one step out, Captain Morgan pose on the exterior of the
Yeah.
cockpit with your arms out.
Yeah. Listen,
I gotcha.
you being here has been the best part of the last shithole of 5 years I've had. But I will be honest, the only other person who would touch me after we all died was not the Dominion. I'm here with the Arbiters. We were just seeing what the ruckus was because people were wondering where all their shit was going. I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm gonna broadcast our arbiter transponder.
He takes the mechanoid takes a step back. The biomechanoid.
It doesn't look anything like the
No, it looks like no other. All right, who here in their backstory can, and don't take advantage if you don't think you have, dealt with Kaitoan apexes. I think you might have
I might have.
because of military background. I don't think. No, it may be in a research paper, but even then, he wasn't concerned with big things. He's concerned with people biology, so
Yeah, no.
maybe he read a slight research paper. So if you wanted to make the check, I would allow you, but it would be a hefty negative. If you don't want to make it and just assume he doesn't know, that's fine too.
Yeah.
What about Calamity?
That could go 50-50. She did do some security work independently. She also did a lot of arena fighting, but I don't know that would necessarily include Kaitoans because it would have been inside Dominion space, so like they wouldn't have been around.
Yeah, your real steel boxing matches wouldn't have been.
No.
Wouldn't
I
have
almost
been.
So,
watched
like-
that last night in preparation for today because
Yeah,
it's
it
on
was-
Netflix.
yeah,
Why
it's
is
so-
it on the top
why-
3 of Netflix right
Yeah,
now?
why is
That
it so
just means
new?
nothing.
It's new. It
Anyway.
literally just went on Netflix. That's why.
Yeah,
all right.
honestly, just because it's new. So.
All right, so I will give adjusted DCs for definitely for the 2 military brats. No pun intended.
That's fine.
Like just using the term right
I
now.
don't
For
know if
the 2
that's her
military,
style, but
Yeah, I'm not a
for
brat.
the 2 for the 2 military individuals, it's going
Nothing
to
wrong with
be
military brat. Speaking as a military brat.
a challenging test. For either for Calamity and Galloway, I will say it is a hard test.
We don't know what the DCs on
Yeah.
that are. So.
DC is 13 for you, 15 for them.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
And what
this-
are we rolling?
Yeah.
This is intelligence tactics.
Craps.
Yeah.
I've got tactics, but I am smart.
It's awareness of Kaitoan military hardware.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
I make it.
Hey,
turn it up!
turn.
Could you?
Boop.
We
Okay.
both rolled 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I also have 6 stunt points.
Not making that.
Hey, yeah.
What, Calamity, get anything?
14.
Got 12.
Just shy.
Oh, so close.
Just shy.
19.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you want to use? Well, for you two it was 13s. So
Yeah.
what do you want to use your? So this is definitely going to be investigation.
I could take a flashback,
Ooh.
right?
Ooh.
Is the situation that might work? We don't get to touch
Yeah.
that one off. Oh, I don't. Now I'm feeling
Okay.
there's reservation. Oh, he's pulled the voice out again.
Thank you.
And I'll take a aha and an intuition.
Aha and intuition. Okay, aha intuition.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't want to spend more of your points. Look, we got all this space to go.
I know.
We
yeah.
got all this churn track to
Just
walk
smooth
down.
sailing.
All right. Aha intuition. One successful roll means that these there's no you've never seen this type before. Biomechanoid apex are the way the Kaitoans do their larger scale war. That you know. You've never seen them with a 4 array quite like this. Most of the time, they stick to something similar to the Kaitoan physiology because they link up innately, the way they're all, each and every single one of them is a neural link.
Mm-hmm.
So creating something that uses extra limbs puts a lot of strain. The only ones that have extra limbs on the Kaitoan front are their lance types. And that's because of stabilizers. And mostly it's 2 legs that break out into 4 for stabilization.
The Nemedians had the forearms, correct, friends?
Mm-hmm.
Think
Yeah.
like Galio's mech in Iron Blooded Orphans. Remember how it went to Centaur mode? They have legs, support legs that do that for their lance types. That's about it when it comes to extra limbs. Seeing 4 arm limbs is a little much. So that's base.
For a successful roll.
Aha. This looks like more like their power armor formats than their biomechanoid apex formats. The biomechanoid apex formats look a lot more like they look a lot more like Kaitoan physiology, but they still have bulk to them. This thing is too
Sleek.
Yeah. It's got conservation of mass the way that the Kaitoans haven't been able to breed from what you can see. You've never seen before. 3. This is a single organism.
Oh.
Kaitoan biomechanoid apexes are graft machines. They're grown in pieces and then grafted together, thus allowing for easier jettison and swappability of parts. So you can grow weapons that get attached and deattached and reattached because it's not a singular organism. This thing is a singular organism.
Ooh.
And now for your flashback. There's nothing to do with the apex. You're starting to remember why you're really having trouble thinking of him dead. You didn't just see him die. You saw him melted in a chemical attack. He was, last you saw, vomiting up his internal organs as he was bleeding from every orifice. The rest of the 226 went down in a similar way. The only reason you made it out is because you got sealed in the back of your transport.
When he was salsified, he was about how old?
About 21.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you get from that little wonderful roll that took us to the final churn tracker point. This is you can see a deep, almost golden glow coming from the end of the barrel. Weapon is charged. Why are you here?
Out of character, did you not? Is he asking again anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's erratic.
Okay.
You said the arbiters were here. You said you're here with the arbiters. You didn't really detail.
I said we were just seeing why people want to know why their stuff was getting stolen.
Ah, okay. All right. Red saber. Arbiters don't get sent when it's just a couple of missing things.
Do you not remember how much people hated me? Or the type of missions we would get stuck on because of the shit that I got us into?
That doesn't... This doesn't really fucking matter. It doesn't matter. What I do need you to do is leave. Leave.
Can you give me a, how could I contact you again? Coffee.
His head shakes, and his head shakes
You kept the hair bleached.
in the same, when his head shakes, it shakes to the same rhythm of the wings fluttering. Everyone feels a tremor in the air as his head does that. No. The work isn't done yet. We're not done. The work needs to finish, and then you won't need to worry about that. So just
Can I help? If you just need to do something, and then we would be able to talk again.
He stops for a moment. He looks. I don't know if she'd take you in.
I get it. I'm not
No.
high on the list.
I no. You need to leave. You need to leave now. And you can see him kind of looking around again, and there's a chatter in his teeth as the mech kind of moves in an almost, say it's almost rhythmic. The shoulders adjusting, settling in, and the feet set. You need to leave now. More are coming. Please.
She needs to transfer over any, like, email address or, like...
Contact info.
Yeah.
It's at this point, as you're getting ready to do that, he just looks. Too late. And I'm gonna need everyone's defenses in the back line.
Oh no!
If we have a Queen of Blades, I am gonna be so excited!
I was holding a high G, but I didn't do it, so it's only a 15.
Well,
Ditto,
I
15.
will allow all of you to make a perception sensors test
Oh, wait.
to allow you to not be ambushed entirely.
Perception.
Those of you who fail will be not doing anything in the first round of this combat.
So our perception plus what our sensors are on our apex.
Yes.
16.
16.
Oh, nice.
18.
20.
All right, you all passed, so you're all going to get your defense, and now we're rolling initiative.
Okay. So, I still have to get back in Torment.
That'll be your action, essentially.
Okay, so I'm still rolling for initiative.
Yeah, you're still rolling initiative.
Okay.
It's been a while. What is
It's
initiative?
Dex initiative.
Dex initiative.
This game actually has an initiative stat that you buy in dexterity.
I sure did.
Oh no, up the churn? Wait,
Oh.
no, it's initiative.
Not
Does
on
it
initiative.
count?
Not on initiative.
Okay, cool, because it was on brand as fuck.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, 666.
Oh!
Hail Satan.
Yeah, yeah.
Metal. All hail Satan.
I was close.
Mm.
Mine wasn't on brand by one number.
Oh,
Alright, so I'm gonna keep track of this roster initiative.
I'm at
Get
22.
these numbers open.
Yeah, well,
The appropriate numbers.
let's get it in order. So then,
21.
All right.
Suck my
dick.
Best response she could have given us.
Wow. All right. Above 20. Who's higher?
You got 22.
Yeah.
22, 21. Yes, Kevin is the new initiative czar.
Ah.
I love
He's
that
tracking
title.
initiative for me, so I get to focus on what's going on in the full combat. And gives another interaction for players to keep track of, and you guys can all see what the initiative track is at. So I got a plus. Un momento, por favor.
Nope.
Listen here, you little.
Wait for
don't
it.
talk like Ragnar that way.
I mean, it's kind of hot. It's alright.
Oh.
Listen here, you little shit. Okay. This is. Wow, you really don't. Okay. I didn't give them that. Cool. So that's a. All right. Anybody 15 plus?
Yeah.
Oh,
I rolled.
You're already
a,
down.
Yeah.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
What?
18 or 19?
18.
19, one
19.
niner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled like crap.
15.
I did. I got a 1 and a 2 on the dice, and a double only a 19.
Wait, you only got
Wow.
Jesus, I rolled really well considerably, and I'm still way beneath everyone else.
I have a +7 to my initiative.
God damn.
Calamity doesn't fuck around.
Okay. Then on a 15, you have group 1.
You also have a 15.
Oh, I had a 15.
What is your dex initiative?
My dex bonus is a 2.
Well, that's what I was saying. If you have
Yeah.
initiative, it would have added to it. But if you don't, it's just a 2. They're going first.
Okay, shit.
What did you call them?
You didn't.
Biomechanoids.
Okay.
But you said like group
BMs.
Group 1.
They are irritated.
And moist.
Mm.
And giving you bad
Okay,
memories.
anything else?
You don't need to take a dump on my creations.
I think your
love-
creation is the shit, Conry.
TLG, welcome to the poop jokes.
All right.
Yeah, jokes, folks.
Highbrow, highbrow.
So that's group 1.
Hi, Brown, maybe.
Biomechanoid Apex BMAs. And then Galloway, and then group 2 BMAs.
Does their number or
I'll get to that, how many there actually are.
no? I meant the number that they got.
They got a 10.
Oh, okay. I do like the number then the name.
Oh, okay.
Group 2.
And on a 9 will be Sykes.
Okay.
So, first round, it is an ambush round. So they get to go first, and you guys don't really act aside from defensive postures. You can get into your apex in
Yeah.
this round. Because as soon as you hear the bio rails firing, you're gonna jump in.
As compromised as she is, she's not going to continue to stand out in the. Yes.
Yeah.
So group 1, one shot going in towards Morgana.
That's my robot.
That's an 8 plus. 13 to hit.
Not gonna do it. Need is 15 or better.
All right. A shot going towards Hunan. Nine. No. No, not a 9. 12.
Same as Calamity, 15.
Shot going in at Galloway. In the Vigel.
Shit.
Wow. Uh, 11.
That's what my defense is.
Oh, then it'll hit.
I was about to say
Nice.
these book guys suck.
I have forced up. Oh no, I've been rolling like absolute trash. I haven't rolled above a 7
Oof.
At least
for the past 3
the
attacks.
drones are already deployed.
Yeah,
True.
that's true.
Hey, you got
Drones are
your
out.
buff, debuff, weird. I love those little things. They're so cute.
Yes. Buff our bots.
But that means I get to use some quick stuff here. Let's see. Oh. Well,
I
that's
don't
why.
like that.
That's right. I'm gonna do
What you gonna do?
How much is
What's gonna happen?
I've already
What
taken
could
some
it
like
be?
some self-inflicted
Fortune damage.
trick
fortune
shot.
damage. Ooh, what?
What? I don't like those words together.
It's gonna ignore any armor bonus you get from cover.
Oh,
Haha.
4 points worth of cover are ignored.
Well, shit.
So you were in full
I
cover.
I was in full cover. I still am in full cover, but it's big.
However,
Fuck Galloway.
fucking Wanted over here's bending bullets around shit.
We're through. Who knows?
Well, no, not exactly. Because the cover bonus, for rating 3 cover is +4. So that gets ignored.
Yeah.
It's just going off your raw armor here.
That being
Your whole 7.
well, yeah, my whole 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I rolled a 4, so that's going to be 16 damage.
Whew.
As the shot, as you can hear the thudding, as giant spines coated in plasma start slamming into the terrain around you. The one above Fidchel, it looks like it's gonna go over the mech. Galloway even ducking the mech a little bit down to get it lower. His style of Lancer being able to do that a little bit easier than the rest. This thing airbursts right overhead. And plasma-coated spines spiral out in the air.
So you have to soak 9. Your whole is 7 and you took
Your
16.
whole is 7.
Yeah,
took
so you
16.
roll-
Soak 9.
Soak it up.
So just roll. That's a 6.
So
Good
that's
roll.
1 loss.
Yeah.
And that's a 4.
2 losses.
2 losses.
2 losses.
Okay, could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. Also, your drones are already out.
Mm-hmm.
You need to roll for where the losses are, right?
Yeah, I need to roll to see what those losses are. That is true. 100%. That is true.
It has been quite a while since
Yes.
we've done Apex Combat.
Yes.
Yeah. Bit.
We had a
I knew
little break.
Calamity was itching, so...
I itch in more than one way. I've got other pursuits.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Collateral and
Oh man.
hull. So -1 to your hull,
Alright.
and take 3 fortune
Okay.
directly to the U.
Okay, that's fine.
You're at a total of what now?
I am
You
now
took
at
12?
I took 12 that I can't heal up from.
Okay.
I took,
Unless I talk to you.
yes. So, but right now my fortune's at 17.
Right in the gallow.
Shit.
And another shot is gonna go at boop, boop, boop. And there's one more that's firing this turn. And then we return to full initiative and you guys get to act.
Okay.
So this was the
Yep.
opening volley that initiated combat. All your initiatives are already placed, but this is like the fired from cover, you guys didn't see it coming kind of a thing. Because yay, 30 on the turn. Oh damn. So that's
damn, bad damn.
16 on the dice.
16 damn.
And that's gonna be another 4 stunt points, which are going to be for that airburst effect in negating your cover.
Well, when you adding the who's it hitting?
Calamity.
Okay, so it is coming for me.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure. There was a bit of
Oh,
confusion there.
I'm sorry. I had said I was another shot's coming.
Yeah,
one
you
more is
did,
coming
and-
for
and
Calamity.
I misunderstood, but yeah, got
I
it. All right,
apologize if my-
So,
If my
No.
brain thought the thing that my mouth should have said, and then my mouth didn't say the thing that I thought,
Isaac, that happens a lot.
That's how that works, isn't it?
It's 10 o'clock. These things happen. All right. Or 11 there.
All right, here we go.
Boop.
That's gonna be another 16 damage.
16, so I gotta soak 10. Woo. Let's roll some dice.
You upgraded your hull to 10?
No.
No.
Oh,
6.
sorry, 5. Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I have a whole
I
4.
thought you were
Shield
soaking
is out.
10
That gives me
from
2
that
more.
attack. That's why I was confused. I was like,
Yeah,
I've got 10 damage to absorb. So
because
first roll.
because you made those rolls on the ambush, I'm allowing for the oh fuck maneuver.
It's, anyway, rolled a 2
Oh,
and a 3. I got another 5 to go. And another 2.
we stop there. And no, you can only take 3 losses in a turn.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So I take 3.
Whatever's left over, I'm going to apply directly to your fortune.
Okay, so there's gonna be 3 left over then.
Yeah, just so that we're not rolling through like massive loss after loss after loss after loss.
Makes sense to
One
me.
turn and you can't use your mech.
Yeah, I don't
okay.
want one hit to wipe anybody out of the fight.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Makes sense. That much incoming fire getting jostled around the cockpit anyway.
yeah. So 3 losses, and you
Mhm.
automatically take 4?
3.
3.
3 to the
3. Yes, there's 3 left over. I'm taking. Yeah, I'm
automatically
taking
take
3
3
fortune.
fortune.
Yeah. So what else hits me?
Okay, let me see here. This might be a weapon system, I believe.
If it's a 5, it's a weapon system.
Yep, rolled a weapon system. Your
Sick. I need a hit location.
what are your
1 and 2 is the sword and shield. 3 and 4 is the carbine. 5, 6 are the grenades.
carbine hit?
Carbine hit. Carbine hit. Carbine hit.
Oof, got another
I'm only at a
collateral.
+6 to hit with it.
Rolled a 1, got another collateral.
Shit. Okay.
And
ask
the
for
next
the
one
fortune,
hits
yeah?
your maneuverability, so -1 to your dex piloting checks.
Hmm.
So let me see how much damage we're doing
Where's
on
my
the.
hand
How much damage are we doing on the calamity?
Oh.
On the
How much damage are you
collateral.
doing on my calamity?
The calamity collateral.
Calameral. Do.
2 more fortune.
Ugh.
So just for the sake of me
5
being a
puts me at
healer man-
22.
What?
I took 5 damage. That puts me at 22.
Okay, so 27 minus
Ow!
5.
My
As-
shield goes up to block the initial one, and the second one just kind of comes by the other direction. It's like, oh.
As you just get showered with plasma infused bone shards, carapace shards, or some kind of organic munition that has a burning plasma wreath to it, so like it's been charged.
Just fix that fucking knee. Ah.
All right. Now,
So
Sykes
this-
doesn't move. Top of combat.
I have a question.
Sure.
Ark's on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what about Herrick?
Can I drop him in cover? Or will that be a communication I need to ask him what he wants to do?
You'd have to dedicate your action to gently putting him down. Putting down a civilian,
In power armor?
In-
Not
pa-
crushing.
yeah, putting like he's in power armor, which is in your favor,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but taking a civilian and putting them down, from a practical standpoint, I would consider as a delicate maneuver. That would take a lot of stress, and you would probably have to roll for it to be able to do anything, any defensive maneuvers in that turn. 2, it is also a Robotech staple that if you pick somebody up with your hand, things are going to go absolutely terribly wrong.
You will lose that arm. You will lose that arm. You will lose that arm.
I would be okay with it as long as we get him to a safe place.
But here's
You'd
the
rather
thing,
lose
though,
an
right?
arm
I
than
mean,
save Herrick?
he's in power armor. We're on a low G planet. It's like a third of Earth's gravity, and he's got thrusters on that thing.
Still, he's a part of my crew.
He is. I'm just saying, like
Oh.
if you need him to like
Shut up.
run, if nothing
Oh.
else, his self-preservation instinct
Shut
is gonna go.
You think he's hot too.
Of course I do.
Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
But
Rolling.
he wouldn't have been an arbiter candidate if he wasn't somewhat capable.
20 with 7 stunt points because of you.
I thought you were gonna say if he was somewhat hot.
He
No,
ain't
it's-
there.
All the way not my type.
Oh,
Parkour.
you go.
You go to check sensors to see like
And to get him down.
he's gone. He's not
What-
there.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Send out a quick comm to him. Please tell me he didn't die.
All you get back is the helmet cam, so Tony Stark style,
Mhm.
and it's just the biggest fucking grin on his face
Ah.
of oh, there's too much fun to have before I die.
Okay.
This day just keeps getting worse and worse.
Listen, Scary Captain was concerned. Eden would be even more depressed.
Death means nothing to us anymore.
By the way, for clarification, I saw some comments coming in. I do firmly adhere to the Macross canon, but I saw it first as a young lad as Robotech. It's the only reason why I reflexively went to Robotech. Just to round out that clarification. Harmony Gold did butcher the plot, though. I will point that out. Fucking Southern Cross mosquito bullshit. All right, anyway.
So Herc's doing something.
Yeah.
He's doing something.
Being
That's fine.
amazing.
Yeah, he's off doing something, so it's your...
Alright,
Stop doing some Herc shit.
So we are the top 3 of the initiative roster. So between all of us.
Yeah, you guys are the most in danger, it seems like.
All right.
Truth.
So where did these two groups? Did they come out from the hole?
Here's the fun part. Now I get to explain
Oh my
where,
God, it's like
where this
sand
is coming
wasps.
from, because now you are looking around. Out of the ground, from trap door locations bursting
Shit.
from the dirt,
Ooh.
covered in clay, with massive rock formations across their backs.
Oh, I wonder what this episode title is all about.
I think it was about these robots, Kevin.
Their wing their the carapace protecting their wings is what is this clay covered thing, and the head ridges look more like a wide circular hat of sorts,
Yeah.
and each of them carries the same weapon, but in one of their outstretched arms is a long serrated spinal looking blade. As they leapt up and just started firing.
I want to meet their queen.
I'm about to become their queen.
So does each of the groups has 2 in
Each of the
group?
groups has 2.
Okay, got it.
And then there is Sykes.
So 5 total.
So which one of us is going first?
If you guys want first.
I mean, you need
How
you need
far
to
away
get
are
in.
they?
I'm in already.
Are
Oh,
they
you-
at
you
long
are?
range
Oh.
or?
They're at long range, yes. They're using their weapon advantage on you right now. By the way, you can't tell if you would classify them as lance or knight.
They're foreign enough.
Maybe both.
They're weird
So-
enough that it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Computer silhouette just keeps flicking back and forth between the two. Like,
How close are they together?
They are spread out decently.
Okay, so no open choke shotgun thing. That's basically what I wanted to
They,
cone.
you know what? Make an intelligence tactics test since you're asking so frequently.
No, don't roll dice. We'll get more churn. What are you doing?
15?
Oh no. Yeah, you got that. Up the turn?
No.
Damn it.
No.
I didn't roll a 6 on the thing.
Odds were fair, honestly. Like,
And there's a 1 in 6 chance.
There's
that,
a 1 in
Yeah.
6 chance, but
God,
no.
he's so churny. It's churny for the churn.
Cause I'm loving this. Cause I get to do things with it. It's a game that says, here, DM, you don't have to be the one.
You don't have to hold the responsibility of hate.
Yeah, it's not your responsibility to crush their lives. We
It's
gave
okay.
you a mechanic that lets you
Yeah.
do it and have an excuse.
it wasn't you that hurt them. It was the game, honey. Don't worry.
Yep.
See? I have the shield of the churn.
15.
They are spread out in a Milesian fire team spread.
Neat. So much more PTSD for our friend.
They're in a 4-man squad, 2-man fire team. Field fire spread.
How many people you need in the squad? She asks.
There were 6. 3 fire teams. 6-man squad.
It's fine. I'm just gonna have some weird shit to work out.
So who's taking the initiative?
Not Ian.
I'll go.
Okay.
Not it.
I'm gonna high G within short range and close choke fire on one of them.
All right. Make your high G maneuver. Make your pilot test.
That'll be 2 bands, right?
Yes.
To get within short range.
Yes.
Not close, but
Yeah.
that is a 16.
You are in.
I gotta make my
Your high G maneuver test, which is Constitution. Stamina.
plus good juice because my mech's kitted out with that shit, so I can do this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's the good
Oh
stuff.
yeah, that's hold on. 11, 12, 13, 14 plus 6, 20.
Woohoo! All right, you beast.
Yeah, you're good.
I can hide you very well.
If it wasn't obvious, I was a Terran player, and I was a Bio-Terran player.
Protoss.
Fucking cannons.
And now, accuracy gunnery, right?
Yeah, accuracy gunnery.
Which I have. Where is it? 15?
That hits.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
No
Check
stun points though.
Just has to check defense again. Yes, that hits.
And that's, let's, hold on, wrong sheet. 3, 6 plus. 16 damage.
16 damage?
16 damage.
Ooh. Wow, alright. I have to soak 4.
That's a lot of armor.
Oh my god, Jesus.
As
It's all a hole.
as the rounds come in, you see a almost aquatic-like ripple of blue just above the surface as it splashes off one of the shoulder pieces. But you do see rounds go past
Oh, 12.
and chunk in to the shoulder piece. And you can see it as it buries in, you see the carapace actually like break, like it's brittle, like you just punched your finger through graham cracker, and beneath you see this like green splash of fluid.
Not corrosive, is it?
I don't know what you would be talking about.
I'm not ashamed to say that I have in fact punched a graham cracker. It was a weird night.
Listen,
Sounds
Rico got covered in this stuff, and he was fine. All right, that's actually going to be 2 losses,
Nice.
and the other effect. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew. I felt it in my soul.
4 is the first one?
Mhm.
I don't know what that is.
4 sensors.
4 is a sensor
Sensors.
sit.
I don't have them written down here in front of me, so I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
we
writing it
frequently
down
call
as I
them
go.
out. Yeah.
Stellar Age, no.
We should like save that down as like a master list of.
It's gonna be different for different
Because
people's
it's-
apexes, though.
Because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Stellar Age Arbiter's Ascent, it's just saw notes. Saw notes. Oh, I don't have to keep track of initiatives anymore. I can erase these. Oh.
He made that sound for you.
Oh.
That's for you. Sounds a little like Philip, actually.
Okay.
better than Lila.
Okay.
I have a child now.
I'm just gonna put
It has his character's beard on it and
EMA.
tie.
Oh, okay.
1. So okay, sensor
I
hit.
miss a lot.
And the next one is also a sensor hit.
Wow. Okay, so -2 to sensors, and then other effects. Okay, I have to roll.
Ragna's
I have to
mech-
roll that on my next turn. Okay.
Ragna's mech turns into this black and purple streak across the surface of the planet before this gigantic shotgun comes out and lays it into it, and it's just like, ew! And it's just seeing the green grossness because Ragna's not a fan of bugs.
Oh yeah.
It's just, ew, goes out over comms.
Okay. I put some thought into this thing's stuff, so it's going to be interesting. It's not all. Trust me, I tried to balance it as much as I can, but it's fun and interesting because I wanted it to reflect their unique technology. So, who's next? I don't have to roll for shit right now. Why do I have dice in my hand? It just feels good. These dice really do clatter together well.
They do.
It's
Okay,
better nicely.
okay, so which of us got like the biggest hits from before?
You and Calamity's currently at 2 losses while you're at 1. You have lower fortune.
You do have 2 drones.
I got
Yeah,
two
if
rounds.
you want to drone up,
Yeah,
Yeah, I believe
love a drone.
Galloway will have the drones get sent out and send one over to Morgana. No.
Yes,
Yeah.
Morgana.
Morgana.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the
And-
other is
My
going to
neck.
stick to Fidgel's surface.
Yeah, and one to actually start doing some patchwork on Fidchel. So,
Okay, you can assign them 1 task each.
Yeah, I'll have them both do damage control.
Okay.
So
If I might suggest,
Hmm?
however, how does the boosting work again?
Okay, so my drones have 3 functions. They have damage control for healing.
Right.
They can do a boost system,
yeah.
and they can do a particle barrier.
What do those do?
particle barrier.
You
So
can up
know
your
about that one.
defense for a turn.
yeah, so the particle barrier increases the hull rating for 1 turn equal
Oh.
to the result on the Andromeda.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
your hull gets increased from 1 to 6 points, depending on the strength of the particle barrier when it gets rolled.
Holy shit. Okay. Good to know about that.
If he's successful on the roll.
Yeah,
For sure.
The particle barrier is like the hardest thing I need to do a roll for.
Yeah,
With my
Target
drones?
number, yeah.
Yeah.
he has a bunch of target numbers for activating these abilities.
Dig it. Okay.
Does the boost
I
work
had
a
fun
similar
making
way?
the
Like it's
support
off the
rules
drama
for this
die?
guy.
I didn't have like as clear of rules when I originally wrote this up. It's kind of like target number, bonus number plus 10. So I think whatever bonus I'm trying to give with the boost system increases the difficulty.
Yes.
So the more boost I try to make it, the harder roll it is. But you know, the
Okay.
risk reward of bigger boosts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might make it, you might not.
And I think damage control is just straight up.
That actually
Yeah.
is an action in these rules that can allow for fixing a damage control is a 3d6 plus intelligence engineering versus target number 11,
It'd be what I would do on the ship if I ever had to do anything on the ship.
and it's a threshold of 5 per loss
Okay.
to recover.
Okay,
Okay,
and you said that
cool.
was so 3d6 for an intelligence tech. You say?
For you, it's intelligence tech because you're using your drones. to do
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So it's intelligence tech. Target is 11, and the number of successes on the drama die for every 5, it recovers a loss. So let's see if you
Okay.
even because you might not get a loss recovered. You just build towards it.
Yeah. So okay, I'll do the first one for Calamity.
Sure. I would love my handling back up at 5.
You do get to select which loss you're fixing.
Oh, so what are your losses on?
Handling and my carbine. And believe me, my handling needs it more because as soon as I close the distance with these motherfuckers, they're gonna have a very bad day.
Okay, then we'll start with the handling. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I succeed. I got over an 11, but
Mhm.
unfortunately the drama die is only a 1. So it's going to slowly make its way to fixing that handling.
It's starting to the many appendages that branch out from the hit location and start working like a frantic saucer-like R2D2 unit.
Yeah, and then I'll do the same to try to fix up my hull.
I'm just sitting over here. There's a thing on me.
Significantly better.
it's a friend.
Wait.
Yeah, that's like a 13. That's like a 17, and drama die on that is a 5. So I think that means it just automatically gets fixed.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that fixes it.
I'm so sorry that it decided to be
super
nicer
cool,
to
it's
me.
just physician heal thyself or whatever. You can't pour from an empty cup. I get it.
By the way, the if I roll a loss on somebody who has a drone on them, and I roll a 6 on the weapon systems
It's
check,
the drone, right?
it hits
Yep.
the drone instead
the
of
drone.
anything on you.
Hey, look, I'm protecting your weapons.
Okay.
What's your 5-6 system? Your grenades.
Me on 5, yeah, it's my weapons, and 6 is a reroll.
So it takes the 6th location.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, Galloway's just having his drones get sent out, and he's sort of still hunkering down, hoping that fucking doesn't happen again.
Please don't.
All right,
He's not
who's the next
shooting me.
initiative?
We got one more round, so either
You grow
Calamity
up.
or Eden.
So, I'm currently at long range. Then I will just I hop up out of that trench, shield up, gun out, run to. I'm at long, so that's gonna put me at medium range for one movement.
Yes.
And
You
great,
can high G
I-
to get to. You can high G.
Not
to-
gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna close just normal style for the moment. I want my kind
You
of
can move in carbine at the
same.
same time.
Yeah, and that's my second thing. Is my first is to get up and move. Second is to fire a carbine. I'm going to pick a target adjacent to my captains, rather than piling up on the same one.
Okay.
So whichever one of these guys is immediately to the let's say left.
So the other half of Fire Team 1.
Perfect. I'll be targeting the other half of Fire Team 1, 1-2, if you will. Okay, so I need to shoot a fool. Let's roll 3d6, shall we?
Eden taking the last initiative slot totally feels appropriate in this scenario.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna owe Eden so many cases of beer when we get back as I pull the trigger, and it is a 17.
That will hit.
Awesome. I got stunts. I got
Oh.
stunties. I stunt on them.
Stunt
so
on this
it's been
fool.
a while since I've actually rolled doubles here. Gun
You get an
stunts,
additional stunt point for
So
me being
6.
there.
Fucking hell. Then, in that case,
They have a
Ooh.
lot of hull, so maybe
I'm trying to remember because called shot, you target an exposed part of your opponent's body, the attack to damage becomes penetrating. But we replaced that with something, didn't we? We replaced
wasn't
that
it
with rupture or something? Or no? Remember there was
no,
like a
what
weird.
hull breach? No.
Hull breach is the
That's vehicle
penetrate hull.
Penetrate hull.
Penetrate hole.
It is it
There.
is part of vehicles. It's like one of the one vehicle stunts that that definitely
Combat.
applies.
Okay.
So your attack overcomes a vehicle's resistant to damage.
If the vehicle has a hull rating, must spend SP equal to it
Wait,
on this
so-
stunt. Okay.
Are you
that,
using
that
rupture?
wasn't the one we originally used,
Yeah.
though.
Oh, it's hull breach then. Reduce hull by 1 per 3 points spent.
The loss of hull rating lasts until repaired.
Yeah,
Sick.
basically, hull breach allows you to specifically target the hull with your damage.
That's what it was. Yeah, sick. It
Whereas-
says 3+, which means I can do it more than once.
So-
You can do it twice and reduce their hull by 2
So yeah, hull breach lets you directly reduce their hull,
permanently.
whereas permanent, like it's a loss. Basically,
Yeah.
you're,
Okay.
you're shooting for hull breach.
way
Penetrate
into.
hull lets you bypass their hull rating,
But it's temporary.
but that's one shot.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Which is why I'm gonna go for hull breach because I'm sitting on 6 friggin'
Yeah, I'll put the churn up 1 if you would like to use it twice to bring their hull down 2. So they have to take more damage. So it's
Right.
3 points per hull point.
right, and I
You
have
have
6
6.
stunt dice.
So you can do it twice
yeah.
Points.
to
Right.
reduce their hull by 2.
Right, which is what I'm gonna do.
Yes. So I'm gonna up the churn.
Why does that affect the turn tracker?
Because you spent over 4
Yeah,
on an item.
when you spend over.
Thank you. That's the thing my brain was missing.
Oh,
Appreciate
okay.
it. All right. So yeah, it's just a lot of like gritting my teeth, barreling down, the shields up, the like guns around the side of it, and just with the fucking carbine, my 90mm anti-apex carbine, which rolled a series of 2s. That's really funny. So 2 + 2 + 2 + 4 is 10. 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. But since you are attacking the hull specifically, How much did you reduce the hull by? 2?
2 points. Got those AP rounds, baby.
You will force an effect. You do not cause damage other than adjusting the hull rating.
Oh.
Its hull was 12.
Its hull
Originally.
was 12. You reduced its hull.
So I dealt 16 and it only took 4. So I was like, oh, hull is 12. So now its hull is 10 on 1, 2.
So think about it this
One
way.
SG.
You reduced its
Okay.
hull by 2, but you didn't have to do any damage to do that. So it's almost like you got the value of 2 losses without actually bypassing
okay.
its
Yeah.
hull rating.
Yeah.
Because
No,
you
it's-
spent those hull points to do it, and it says nothing about actually causing damage to have that effect happen.
Because it's permanent.
Because
and
it's permanent until
Guaranteed
repaired.
losses.
Guaranteed loss. If
Yes.
you have 3
Which
in chunks of 3, if you have 3 stump points to spend, you can just start chunking away at hull points without having to worry about bypassing health, which might be
is
something
delightful.
to think about.
Knowing that they're at 12 and now at 10 makes it like, okay, because mine's like 6 on a good day. So,
Mine's 5. I feel you.
yeah.
I think yours the same as me, right?
Yeah, I'm a 5.
Most of the time it's a 4.
So BMH
But I don't get any
2
boosts like you do.
is
That's
on
only to defense,
cycle.
not
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
And only with my hygiene.
Now it is Fire Team 1's turn, I believe.
Yes.
Let me see. Yes, it is. Group 1.
Yeah. So you are still out at like you're still at ranges.
I'm at short. Yeah.
She's at short. I'm at medium. Galloway is at long. I have no idea about.
The top two arms, they both bring the sword forward, grip the end, and push it forward with the top 2 arms, while the other 2 take up a heavy weapons firing position again. And the ends of the cannons actually splinter out into 4 pieces, and they shotgun fire a scatter of shards that have to be the size of a person at least.
Shrapnel gun, basically.
These things are like trying to kill us, but I have to admit, they're fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of mixed
Were they
feelings
attacking?
going around.
So
Yeah,
one
you know.
one shot's definitely going into Ragna. So 5, 8, 9, 14. Miss.
I
Okay.
hygied. My defense is now 17.
Oh god, I forgot about that shit. Ugh.
That's my.
You're gross. Stop it.
Yeah. I know. I can't stop being gross. That's just.
Can't stop, won't stop.
All right, time to shoot at the other gross one because I know both of you have shenanigans. This is why I give my shit shenanigans because you guys were having some pretty fucking cool shenanigans too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Again, if I close to close range, bad day.
Another 14. I rolled 2 9s in a row. but
No, homie, I'm just gonna do a barrel roll away from that.
I'm assuming Morgana's in the classic Gundam rifle shield setup.
Yep. Just like lean forward running as she fires, and like as the stuff comes in, it's just like shoof off to the side.
It rattles off the outside of the shield,
I'm
and
still hovering off the ground.
as you do your little shift, bring the rifle barrel across and just break them off.
I do have to say, I'm very thankful you put the filters on the exhaust and intake manifolds on our
Yes.
thrusters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. 'cause
Stoked about it,
You
honestly.
would your mechs would be making tests
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
to
So this
not
planet was
choke
super
out
dusty.
entirely.
Yeah.
And I already have shitty thrusters.
Oh, this is cool. All right. Next initiative slot. Fire Team 1 went.
So it is Gallows. Or,
It would be.
Eden, it is
at this
Eden's
point.
activation.
Yeah,
Eden's
Eden.
activation.
Eden is staring down Sykes, who isn't moving. He hasn't moved.
Across the open band, French wise, I'm doing guard up, but I guess can I do a quick
Yeah.
kill
Quick sentence.
on the open channel? This is your commanding officer. Stand the fuck down right now.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
Make an intimidation.
Communication.
Communication
Is that strength?
intimidation.
Oh, no, that is strength.
It
It's
is strength.
strength.
You can use strength.
Okay.
You,
you.
They know your strength.
you put a little "hua" in your voice
Mm.
when you said that.
Okay, it's only because she's crying.
Oh, buddy.
I will spend fortune
Okay.
to up it to make it a
What are you spending?
6. So I'm 32 normally minus 6.
26.
Oh, wow, thank you. You know me, because I can't do math normally. So 15?
Wow. Okay, I will take that into account. Damn. Okay, and you said you're using guard up as your action.
Yeah.
Okay. Which just increases your defense
By 2.
By 2. Cool.
Nice.
All right, then.
Fire team 2.
Yep, them and then Sykes, or whichever order they want.
Yeah.
BMA 3.
Excuse me.
BMA 3. Biomechanoid Apex 3. The first one at Fire Team 2.
Okay.
2-1.
2-1.
Okay. Okay.
There's not more. They're not just all slowly making cicada sounds as they rise up.
This is not the summer anime show I wanted.
Its wings
Summer anime show
rapidly
we deserve.
vibrate and it starts to streak along the ground. It pulls the two short, the heavy weapons limb and the short limb get pulled up and back, and the two top arms shrug down into position into a more stable location in the shoulders, actually rolling within the carapace.
Yeah.
So it can two-hand charge in and try to flank slam into Calamity as Calamity's charging forward.
Bring it. You fucking nerd, let's go.
Alright. Yeah. Ooh. This one's better. 16.
Fuck, that's right on the money.
Nice.
If we
I
had
got 3
damaged my
stunt
handling...
points. I got 3 stunt points in that. So we're gonna go with melee stunt here.
I'm sorry for what my friends are doing here.
Not as sorry as you're gonna be.
I don't know about that.
Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta kill them.
It's gonna make this real awkward on everybody on the ship.
Seriously,
Oh, yeah.
we're just...
Just not
And we still have an unknown Herc. He's a wild card. I don't know where the fuck he is on the track.
That's fine.
We just can't
He's
forget
having
about
fun.
him.
I
Well,
need
we can
you.
forget about him.
I need you to make an opposed melee attack roll with me. As
Melee
the sword comes in and seeks to knock your shield away.
Okay, so I would just be rolling what I would normally be rolling for like a sword attack on the robot then.
Yes, just straight up melee attack.
Okie dokie doke. Happy to do it.
No stunt points can be generated on this. This is just a simple resolution of a stunt.
Okay. Okay, yeah. No.
I don't like any of it. There's no good resolve for me. Everything feels bad.
What'd you get?
21.
21!
Suck my dick.
I literally rolled 21 as well.
Are you serious?
Yes!
Oh my god.
They have a +5. I rolled a
16?
14. No, wait, 19. Sorry. Wow, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. You won.
Oh.
Okay. I was about to say, 'cause, like, I rolled a 14 plus 7.
I
so.
did the math too fast because I was excited.
Just really wanted to
Because I
punch
rolled
people.
really high.
So did I. It's absurd.
Okay. Bring it back in. Bring it back in.
Putting your
Anime.
Anime.
Gotcha. That was a really good roll, though. All right, so the disarm doesn't work. It's still an attack. So it is still going to do damage.
Are you okay?
Wow!
I'm sorry. My robot is in the midst of dying, so it's like
The robot,
Oh,
not
the
you.
Well,
batteries.
the thing. I have my
Okay.
replacement in, but it's in like the final week of its lifespan where it gets extra glitchy.
Oh.
It's not me that's dying.
Okay.
It's the robot.
All right,
As
it's
long as
fine.
you're sure.
Robot lives don't matter.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
So it's only going to do 13 damage.
Something that's turned into Detroit Become Human. What the fuck? Sorry, how much damage? I got a little brain fuck there.
13 damage.
13 minus my 6 hull, because thank god I've got the sword out. That is 7 damage I gotta soak. Let's roll some dice, shall we? That's a 2. Getting real tired of that number. 5 more to go. That's a 6. All right.
Two
That
losses.
soaks the rest of it. So 2 hits. Yeah, 2 losses.
1 to the
To the calamity.
weapons.
Weapons again. Damn
Let me
it.
see. To the drone.
No.
It
saved
has.
you.
It has. It's gonna be deactivated for a period of time.
Yes, deactivate.
Let's roll a d6 to see how long it's stunned for.
Do you want me to roll it?
Yes,
Okay,
It is your child.
a 4.
it is stunned for 4 rounds.
Oof.
Fucking hell.
Okay,
Right, this thing
okay.
off, throw
I
it
mean,
away.
I was gonna be fine. I thought it was gonna just
Shatter?
Be, yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be just dead completely.
I was so jazzed. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna get a buff for the first time. It's gonna be great. We're gonna fuck him up. Here we go, tiny drone friend. Kronk.
Oh,
Never mind, tiny drone friend.
teamwork's for losers anyway. Sobs.
And 1 to your hull.
Okay, onto my hull.
You can try to reactivate it if you wish to spend an action. Well, the controller has to spend an action getting it back online.
I forget how much like independent movement I have between my own actions versus the drone's actions. Typically,
The drones can do, if you fire them, that's using up your like weapons firing action.
You can still move.
You can still move.
okay.
The drones, once they're attached, you can give them an order every turn, and they will just do that order every turn.
Okay, so like say on my turn, because I have the drone attached to me, I could move, do an attack action, and the drone have something done to me.
Yes.
Okay.
If you can get the other drone back online, you could theoretically move 2 drone actions and still attack.
Okay. So like in mechanical game terms, then it's launching a drone is a major action, but once a drone
Yes.
is attached, it is a free action.
Yes.
And then getting the drone back online is another major action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got it.
There you go.
I forgot about major, minor, free, are the terms used in this game.
I know we've been shuffling through
You've been
so many
playing a few
systems.
different games lately.
A few.
Just a few.
Today is my 4th day in a row of 4 different systems once again. Thankfully, I have next week off on Friday.
So that one hit up.
So the sword
Gravity.
comes across, and as it was so it was swinging down for your shield. You
Uh-huh.
roll the shield forward to get it away, but the slash comes across your back, slams into the drone, and then scrapes across the back of Morgana. Giant sparks flying everywhere as the saw-like blade just churns through the metal.
Oh, I don't.
Blech.
You wanted to get close, you just had to ask.
No.
I don't know if you've ever tried to hand saw a sheet of metal, but it's that noise
Mm.
on a 3-story tall robot.
It's so loud.
Second break.
It's more of a feel.
2.2.
It's like a dentist.
2-2.
2-2. 2-2 locks in, finds its mark, and takes a shot at Fidchel.
Oh no.
That's gonna hit. Because of everyone, your defense is trash.
Yeah.
So this is an
But his
18 to
hull
hit.
is great.
Yeah, I make up for it in my hole.
Yeah.
It's an 18 to hit.
Yeah,
Uh,
that hits.
I got 4 stunt points on that, so I'm going
Oh, no,
to
not again.
ignore cover, because you haven't left cover,
No, I'm still hiding behind cover.
but I'm going to ignore it.
Did it move closer, or is it still kind of where
It stayed at
started?
long range.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It used an airburst
bastard.
rail spine. Oh, rail spine.
Oh, that sounds good.
It used an airburst rail spine.
Ah.
It's a nice juicy word.
I'm
That's
sorry.
the 12 damage warning.
Yeah.
12 damage.
As you take
Every
12
time something
damage.
rocks against
Okay.
Vinchell, it's just do do do
So-
do do do.
Soak 5. You
So
have to
it's
soak
so-
'Pleasant
5.
little
Okay.
chime.
Or no, 6, because your hull went down by 1, right?
No,
you
red
fixed
alert.
that.
I fixed
That's right.
it, so
This is a red alert sound.
yeah.
Oh my god, it's delightful.
Okay, that's 3, so that's 1. And if I could keep it in. Oh, why did I should have cut the first number. No. Okay, so that's 3.
If it lands flat on the table outside of your little thing, you can keep it. I'm not going to hold that against
Okay,
you. Just so
so-
long as it's not like
On the floor.
on the edge.
Oh,
or-
Half
okay,
cocked.
all right. Then still two hits.
2 losses.
2 losses. That's the thing.
First loss. Reroll. Oh wait, you have a drone.
Gotta
Oh
grab.
no, not Madrid!
Little buddy.
Man.
This is the weapon 6.
No, it is a weapon 6, so it is a
Oh.
reroll. Sorry.
Oh, thank God.
That is a weapon though. What is your 4?
So what is it? The 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6.
That would be my anti-material rifle.
So your anti-material rifle has taken a hit. It's a -1 to fire that.
Okay.
And loss number 2. Reroll. Collateral.
Oh, not my body.
3 fortune.
Okay. I'm at 14 fortune.
As you get blasted in the face
can
with a
heal yourself.
searing,
I know.
Okay.
with a searing hot, like a one of the tubes inside the cockpit broke and just went. Oh fuck! It's hot.
Shooting full of sci-fi steam.
Yes.
Ah!
Yeah. It's never a chemical, right?
No, it's just
Somehow
white
it's just
steam.
warm.
Yeah.
It's
There's
not
just-
like, there's a litany of like really dangerous materials pumping through your fucking machine, but never once are you like, oh, well,
It's
chemical
the coolant
burns.
system.
Everything works on pneumatic devices.
Yeah, that's why there's no like fuses to handle all of the sparks that go through the fucking bridge. Just
Except for the conveniently placed packet of C4 at every space on the deck of the Enterprise.
got this pneumatic catapult. We're gonna put one under each and every one of you ensigns.
It's like a launch pad.
Sure, but why? It's because we have them, ensign. You have your orders.
I'm waiting for them to bring that up in lower decks.
I'm just gonna preemptively
Let everything explode.
yeet my phone away because I know it's gonna be an asshole and just beep
Oh.
right into the microphone, and I don't want to do that to the viewers because it's right next to the microphones.
Can you put it on silent?
No,
Like it was
because
before?
it's meant to keep me alive.
Oh, I thought it was vibrating before, so I was just like,
Oh, now it's extra.
It's designed
Yeah.
to
Oh.
elect. He cannot electively turn off your dying message.
oh, okay.
Like, understandably so.
Yeah, like
I mean, good call on the design
Yeah,
front.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like
absolutely.
Because someone's gonna turn it off and forget that they turned it off, and then be like,
Mhm.
"Why'd I die?"
And then
Yeah.
the family sues the company because you were
Yep.
able to silence the death alarm.
Your banshee device.
Monday
All
night,
right.
everybody.
see if I was using just the Dexcom device, not my phone. My phone is the one that's being an extra
You could
loud.
turn your phone off.
I could, yeah, but I was watching the stream on it.
Oh.
Okay.
The thing just has its beeping and vibrating. It's not as piercingly loud as a bitch.
All right. So that was Sykes' turn.
Yeah, 2-2 win, yeah, and Sykes.
Sykes'
Come on,
turn.
Sykes, be a bro.
And whatever, what's Perk's up to?
In appropriate anime standoff fashion, Sykes' canopy opens. The top part of the Y section lifts up, and the two sides of the Y spread down, and within there's two handles where hands come out, and membranes covering every part of his form that all pull in to the interior of the machine. The only parts of him that you can see are his face and his forearms.
When you're in the wraith tunnels, when they put the humans
Oh,
into
God.
the walls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry.
It opens up. A Kaitoan mask flies up over his mouth as it does. Eyes coming in across. Goggle-like pieces coming in across over his eyes. His hair and the tattoo still very visible in your view. He lets go of the handles and just holds his arms out and says, I can't do anything about this. Please leave. Top of the initiative order.
Okay, it's 3 rounds of us,
Oh, wait.
and Herc.
I have a 30 churn to spend, don't I?
I thought you had spent it!
Is this not the feeling of a 30? Because Jesus Christ!
No. I'm going to use that 30 churn right now.
Oh.
As From the edge of the crater, a long, dagger-like blade attached to an almost spinal-like whip comes up, wraps around Sykes's biomechanoid apex, cinches in, and pulls him into the crater, into the drill site.
Oh, no.
Crawling up. Not really crawling. With a leap. An even larger, we're talking noticeably larger version of the others slams down. It's larger not just in its form, but the crest on the top of its head actually pulls up into spikes as it goes back, like a great horned beetle. Its face has a almost skull-like appearance to it, still following the lines, but there's almost teeth to it. Its hands much more menacing in their claws, just wicked talons. Each vertical hand, each upper arm terminating in a long serrated blade. One of the blades that the other ones are holding, this one has one in each hand. It's going dual wielding Florentine.
Cool.
Below each hand, instead of one hand that holds and operates the right, both hands end in what look like almost... It's not the same large cannon as the others. This looks more like a bullpup carbine attached to the end of a hand. But of course, with its bioorganic tubing and ridges, each one glowing with that deep golden glow, occasionally sparking with a little blue. Still holding Sykes in its tail, it pulls Sykes forward. And the head turns and looks. It opens, and inside, you see a 15-year-old Tuathan girl.
Oh fuck!
Breathe, 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 breathe.
Looks over at Sykes and says, "Explain yourself." As Sykes looks up, his arms pleating it out. Empress 80, don't hurt them!
What?
And that's where we're ending tonight's show.
What? Oh.
Wow, she really elevated herself fairly quickly. She's done really
The
well.
world.
Oh.
Ladies, gentlemen, all points in between and beyond, we have plot collision.
Thank you.
Oh god.
Oh.
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 All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. I have been Connery. With me from afar has been...
Fox!
And in the flesh.
Cake.
Just Kevin.
Sandra Lee.
Thank you all for hanging out. We'll catch you guys next time. And remember, until we see you again, remember to always stay evil. Good night, everybody.